So you see, like Johnny Five, kind of like you. He's alive. You know.
And no, I can see that. And he's not just alive. He's like everyone likes him. He seems like a cool guy. I would like to talk to Johnny. I feel like he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah, I see a lot of parallels with you. Everyone likes you. You got a good head on your shoulders. Like you're beloved.
Some people would contest that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not me. I think, you know, we talk all the time. I think you're as much as one of us as anybody, man. It's
I'm not doubting that. I talk to you, and the captain's got me running shit, and sometimes I'm just helping Quick out in the engine room. I don't really go to the med bay that often, so I don't really talk to Nova. I mean, she seems nice.
yeah, Nova is Nova. You know she.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you feel at home?
I mean, like, this is like the only home I really have, but yeah,
I know,
I do.
but home is a feeling. You know, it's not necessarily a place. It's a feeling you associate with the place. Do you feel at home?
Yeah, I do, actually.
That's good.
I don't really know what I'd be doing if I didn't have you guys, so.
Hey, that's family. That's why we're all here.
Family. Hey, ain't that like the thing that's super important? What was that? Hang on, he gets up, he starts scrolling through the DVD shelf. Hey, yo, who's in this one? And he holds up Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. There's 11 of those.
There's 11. Oh my.
Yeah.
You gotta start watching them all. Oh my god. Yeah, you only showed me the first two.
I know. Yeah. Well, the third one kind of takes a little. We'll Tokyo drift it.
Tokyo Drift. Okay, I like that. Tokyo Drift. That's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah. Look, man. I'm just glad you're enjoying yourself and feeling at home. Like, I know you've had some trouble adjusting.
Yeah. It's sometimes I just, I get worried I'm a bit too or Quick gets worried that I'm a little rash.
Hey,
Like, here's my question for you. If I'm going out and I'm having fun and what I do doesn't affect you guys in any way, does it really matter what I do then?
Does it affect other people in a negative way?
Not just me.
Just you? I mean, as long as you're not hurting yourself.
I'm not trying to hurt myself, but like, I guess it's more in like, how do my actions reflect?
Look, that's a tough question. Obviously, there's a lot of scenarios, but as long as you feel like you're doing something that brings positivity to the world and that isn't bringing any negativity or hurting anybody, anything like that, like I say, do whatever, blow off some steam, do what you gotta do, but just be careful that your actions do affect other people.
Yeah, I mean, I do try to make sure that what I do doesn't like affect you guys. You make it sound so friggin' simple.
It is far from simple.
Well, you make it sound that way. I feel like you're the only person I can really talk to about this, because you're just so reasonable about it. Quick's first instinct is that, like, oh, clearly there's something wrong with my program. And the captain's first instinct is always, shut up, I'm working. And I don't know. I feel like Nova just doesn't really care one way or the other. She's got her own stuff to deal with, all right?
Yeah, look, I'll be honest, like, we're all just doing our best. That's what being a living creature is, just doing your best and trying to do best by other people. And, I kind of break it down, something that Mahatma Gandhi said, the greatness of humanity is not in being human, but in being humane. So it's about our actions. It's about treating others the right way. That's what makes us human.
I'll have to think on that, I guess. You know?
Yeah. It's simple and hard, you know. And it's tough because we want to make a difference, but you know, we're just a single grain of sand in the desert of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, once we catch some movement, you know, you ever see wind sweep across a sand dune? Once one piece of sand, it brings other pieces of sand with it.
Yeah, I think I saw that once. Like,
Yeah.
last time we were on Sandhandra, it kind of had a bit of a dust storm sort of thing.
Exactly, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to do one thing that leads to another. Do one piece of good that leads to another piece of good that leads to another piece of good, and then soon enough, we're a sandstorm that no one can stop, not even hegemony. And that's how we get where we're going. That's how we show our humanity.
Yeah. Hey, a little off topic, but like, what were those things called again? You know, like the bush that got thrown by the sandstorm?
Tumbleweeds, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we are, man. Just tumbleweeds. Floating through space.
Yeah. Probably float pretty far in space.
Yeah. I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry I'm ruining our movie time. Usually we don't get too deep and it's philosophical stuff, but
you know, it is what it is. Like,
I just hope you're doing all right, man. You know you can always talk with me.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, and I know Quick's hard on you, but he's hard on you because he loves you. He wants the best for you. He wants to be. And he knows how incredible you are, so he holds you to a high standard, but he means well. Don't take it to heart.
Yeah. Sometimes I just wish he didn't. I just wish sometimes that he didn't like do certain things the way that he did. You know, put a little too much pressure on my shoulders.
Yeah, you know what bothers me? He doesn't show up to movie nights. That's the thing that bothers me.
He does? Are you kidding me? The stuff's great.
I know. I'm working in the engine room.
Oh, you sound just like him.
You know?
You know who would come to movie nights? I bet you Leon would come to movie night.
You know, open invitation. I love that.
Yeah, exactly. And then if Leon shows up,
Leon drags him along.
Exactly. See?
Well, suction cups are gonna drag him along.
So like, this might be the plan. This might be the play for this.
Hey, plant the seed, and then we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Hey, that'll be good. Hop back in that family movie. Start watching some Fast and the Furious. Boom, right there.
Hey, see, exactly. Hey, holy shit, did Johnny just get struck by lightning?
Yeah, not ideal.
I could take it.
That, I do believe you could. The way your engineer designed, I bet you can take a lot of beating. Let's not test it. Let's be smart.
No. We're smarter than that. I'll be right back. We're smarter than that.
Hello, everyone. I hope that you are having a wonderful Tuesday, everyone. Thank you for coming back. As always, I hope you enjoyed Werewolf yesterday. And I hope that you are going to enjoy our wonderful space opera, comedy, drama, tragedy, romp on every scheduled Tuesday. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you've decided to come in. If you don't know what's going on, you can catch up on our YouTube, youtube.com/MagiRPG. You can catch all of the episodes of this show and many of the other shows that we have on this channel there. If you would like to find out about new shows and talk to the cast crew about, which Warhammer Primarch is the best, you can do that on our Discord, discord.gg/MagiRPG. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should join the Discord because, we were talking about how really the enemy of man is the Emperor. So, yeah. Sorry, Tracy. Chris is right. But yeah, you can talk about all that on our Discord, discord.gg/MadGRPG. And if you would like to help out the players and help us out with the wonderful art that we get for this show and all of our shows, you can influence the gameplay by leaving us a tip. You can type Ignite Tips in the chat or see the tips below Mandy's wonderful face and see all of the different ways in which you can affect the game. Oh, God. Guys, we made a mistake. You should know what I'm going to say. Do you know what we didn't do that we were supposed to do?
Did we not pick ship things again?
Yep.
One thing about us,
We got another upgrade?
we're
We got another
never
one.
gonna
We
choose.
picked.
When did we get an
Another-
upgrade?
At the end of
thought we
last
picked-
episode.
Oh my god.
Did you
Wait,
pick-
didn't we
Another
choose the land vehicle?
Yeah, Land Rover, or you just give that to us
I
because we
gave that one to you
got
for
it.
free because you just got it. It's all right.
Oh.
You can think on that one, while we're doing our downtimes today. But yeah, you have another upgrade. And if you'd like to give the crew another upgrade, you can do what some people have done and donate to the show. But
Did we already get power reserves?
you
Yes.
already did get power reserves. Oh wait, was that the one you picked? That might have been the
That was-
one.
That was what we picked for the donation. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
do
yeah,
remember that one.
Yeah. Yeah. You all ready to start?
Let's ride,
Yeah.
Space Cowboy.
Born ready.
Yeah.
And we begin with two members of the crew of the Fire Drake. Ooh, actually, technically, they're currently the only two members of the Fire Drake hurtling through space and making their way back to the rest of the crew. But we're going to start with Pink and Green
Hell
going through space. You've been
I
hurtling
don't
for
like
a
this
while.
responsibility.
It's been quiet. What have you all been up to for the past few hours, day, traveling?
What have
What?
we been up to?
Yeah. I was gonna say, what happens we've been up to?
Binge watching movies, probably.
Probably that. We've eaten all of the snacks.
All the snacks are gone.
Truly. We took at least one nap in Blue's chair.
Together?
Maybe. Like, just imagine it snuggled up with like a blanket, watching the stars. Oh, that sounds
Aw.
cute.
I don't know if Blue's chair is big enough for that, but maybe both of the deck.
Nah.
You just want to piss Blue off. That's so funny.
Objectively, yes. Actually, Has there been much activity going on around the ship while we've been moving? Have we seen a lot
Yeah.
of cruisers, maybe?
No, actually, it's been quiet
Oh.
so far.
Hmm.
Is it too quiet? I don't know. You be the judge of that. But no, you haven't seen any Church of Stellar Flame or otherwise hegemony military cruisers in the normal space lanes that travel between space stations and planets. So for now, things have been quiet.
Oh,
I think this has nothing to do with green. I would probably at some point give Deetha like an examination to make sure nothing has been planted on her and all of those things, and also just to make sure she's like okay in general.
Yeah, she has, as I'm sure you noticed, was kind of keeping to herself, and she was sleeping where we left off last time. But yeah, you bring her down to the med bay.
It'd be like the next day. I would give her like a day to get her bearings. Of
Yeah,
course.
I assume that we have given her some time to herself to adjust to her new reality, which is, as you discovered, not quite what she wanted, but that's
Right.
life in the universe. But yes, you give her an examination. No rolls necessary. You don't detect any recording devices
Foreign
or
bodies. None of that
foreign
weird
bodies.
stuff. I wouldn't put it past them to do weird shit to people.
She
Okay, that's
seems
good.
homegrown human. Just
Thank goodness.
perhaps a bit distressed. But
I
anyone
also
would be.
don't fully tell her what I'm looking for, because I'm not trying to cause undue stress while I'm looking for something that might not exist. I'm
You're
not
just
like, hey,
playing it off as
I'm
a
scanning you to make sure you don't have something implanted in your body.
just playing it off as a standard exam.
Yeah, exactly. Fully doing that.
Yeah.
Well, everything seems to be okay. Physically speaking. How are you feeling?
A bit overwhelmed, if I'm honest. This is certainly not what I was expecting, obviously.
That
I
makes
thought
sense.
I would be home in bed right now.
I'm sorry.
You know, we don't always get to pick what happens to us. I know you certainly didn't.
No. No, I did not.
There's probably a lot for us to catch up on, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to say about myself. But I would love to know more about you. Since I don't really remember.
Well, I guess that depends. Do you want me to leave out the parts that had you in it, or given the whole memory loss situation, you didn't seem to want to talk about stuff?
There's stuff that I do remember, and it's not very pleasant, and I really don't want to dump that on you while you're dealing with all of this right now. We can definitely talk about it in the future, maybe. I would really like to know more about our relationship, though.
Oh.
Was I a good sister?
Well, you know, past the age of 8, when before we did plenty of the standard stealing each other's toys, sticking gum to the bottom of shoes,
Oh no.
maybe emptying out water bottles, occasionally putting frogs in clothing drawers, you know, all
Oh.
the usual.
Kid stuff.
But yeah, you're a good sister. We had a lot of good times. We would read together. I know that's kind of a weird one, but we did a lot.
No, I love to read.
And you got me kind of into the celebrity gossip. That wasn't really ever my thing, you know?
I see old habits die hard and live beyond memory loss. Okay, that's where that comes from.
Yeah, you were really into music idols and who the best pilots were, and I don't know. But it was
I do
fun.
enjoy a race. I do enjoy watching a race.
Yeah.
Definitely not a pilot.
Yeah, me neither. Sometimes I wonder though, like, you ended up on your own ship anyway.
Well, I'm the doctor. All that combat medic experience has stuck with me.
Still,
I keep them in one piece for the most part.
you and Green, I guess, are
Yeah.
piloting a ship alone that's clearly meant for dozens of people with an AI core. That's
Tara's
gotta
doing
be
most of the work.
that's gotta be a story.
That is a story, actually.
In a Corvette, and this thing's gotta be worth, I don't even know how much. I mean,
A lot.
you made it, sis. You kind of did make it, you know, even if you are wanted for terrorism in 3 different sectors, but that's okay.
You know, all things considered, and knowing what I know about where I came from outside of happy home life and being a good sister, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at.
Does every member of the crew have memory loss?
Some of them have been restored. Others have opted not to, including myself. I'm considering fixing that since I kind of know how, especially now that you're here.
I mean, a lot of stuff happened to you, sis, but it's not all bad. I know the last
Yeah.
few years weren't kind to you. They gave us us, the other informants, she says, like, kind of through gritted teeth. They gave us dossiers on all of you, just in case it was someone else that came to get me.
Oh.
Not too detailed, I'm sure, just enough to know how to interact with each of you, should you be
I'm
the
sure.
ones that came.
Oh, I'm sure they didn't detail out. I don't want to dump on you. Sorry. She like wrings her hands because she can tell she's like annoyed. Like, oh, of course there's a dossier, but I bet they didn't say anything about all the horrible shit they did to me. And
She
she's like
kind of-
wringing her hands.
She kind of sits up straight and is like, just out with it.
Fine. I was in combat. People died. They framed me. Shipped me off, interrogated me, tortured me, turned me into a double agent, tortured me some more, and sent me off to join this crew as a double agent. And then I turned coat because I could not fight for an organization that would not fight for me, that in fact destroyed my life. That's what I remember about myself, is that I was tortured and beaten. And now I'm here.
Wow, that's fucked up.
I didn't even know about you for the first few weeks of all this memory loss shit. I didn't know I had anyone. I didn't know where I was from. Took a while to get that information. Or to remember it. And that's the Cliff Notes. But
Well, but it helped
that's
you
what I know.
to learn that, at least for now, our parents have been left out of it.
They're alive. We have parents who are around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
She just kind of
yeah.
nods like, oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
You know, that is a relief. We have people. It's not just you and me. That's more than a lot of people have right now.
I mean, I try to stay away and haven't been calling because, you know, the whole...
Right. They should. They should stay out of all of this.
Yeah. But they're okay, I think. Or they haven't been taken, or if they have, they didn't tell us about it. But I assume they probably would have lorded that over your head if they had them, so...
Yeah, they certainly lorded plenty over me, so here's hoping.
So, we're going to save the day, huh?
That's the plan. Well,
And then...
Green and I are gonna go down. I wouldn't expect you to jump into the fray of whatever we're jumping into, if there's even a problem. Although, knowing my friends, she gets a little smile on her face. There might be a little scuffle.
says, well, I will stay very far away from that. Didn't seem any combat, and I'd rather not jump into the fire, so to speak.
I would rather you stay out of it too, so I'm glad you feel that way.
Gotta say, the beds were a lot more comfortable on a ship than I expected.
They're pretty nice, right?
Yeah. You, these come standard or you upgrade them?
You know, I wish I could remember. Hey, Tara, do you know whether or not we upgraded them at some point?
Yes, Pink. These crew quarters have been upgraded significantly from the standard issue Conjugar class living quarters. In addition to there being new rooms, the desk and furnishings, including beds, have been increased in quality.
Thank you, Tara.
You're welcome,
that.
Pink.
We got fancy digs.
You know, having your own AI core is a very cool benefit.
It is very helpful. I will say I spend most of my time here, and she motions to the med bay, where Green is probably standing in the doorway watching all of this happen.
Could be.
He's there holding like 2 mugs of coffee.
Oh, treats.
Yeah, you know,
You want
I
coffee?
know what you
Sis?
like.
She'll take. She's very happy with her coffee.
I usually just espresso straight.
Oh, that's nice and easy. Give me like 2 seconds, I'll grab that.
She gives him a little kiss on the cheek. Thank you.
And he gives her a
Deetha
wink
kind
in
of
return.
raises an eyebrow, then looks over at him.
What?
That's my boyfriend. This is
I am
Green.
the boyfriend. Hi.
Oh, titles.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
a change.
I've come to understand that part.
And a man.
You know, I swing both ways.
That
She doesn't seem to hold.
is
She doesn't
clear.
really seem to hold it against me, you know. Like, clearly, it's not a problem.
You know? Nice. I mean, for a criminal. She kind of smiles.
I will say he has been my most frequent patient in recent weeks.
I'm really good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Not intentionally, mind you.
Good. But I guess that means that her bedside manner is as impressive as ever.
Oh, it's impeccable.
Oh, it's more than that.
All right, go make coffee. Don't flirt too hard in front of my sister. She's like, ugh.
He's gonna go get that espresso.
She kind of like leans back and is like, huh. Boyfriend. Nice.
It is nice, actually. I
And he
did
makes
meet
coffee.
He makes great coffee. Don't know where he picked that up at, but I'm not complaining, nor am I questioning it.
Usually a green flag.
Mm-hmm, I would agree.
keep him while you can then.
I will. Yeah, I've discovered a little bit about my dating history. That's a shit show and a half. But at least I'm on
Yeah.
good terms with one of them.
I miss the days when underground criminal hackers were the worst thing that you brought home.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that impression about myself. Don't see myself going back to that.
Progress through memory loss. You know, sis, if ever you do get your memory restored, you're going to have to do a psych profile on yourself.
Yeah. I'm already working on one for all the rest of the crew. Different individual profiles, of course. It's a great study. It's really interesting.
She takes a deep breath and kind of like puts her hands on her lap and is like, okay, the big question time.
All right, hit me with it.
We pick up your friends. What are you doing with me, sis?
What do you want to do? We have a safe place we can take you. If you want to wait this out, if you want to stay part of the crew, you can stay. I can't imagine the captain saying no to another body on the ship. But you'd have to earn your keep if that's the case.
Earning my keep by swinging
On
from
point.
rooftops, blaster shootouts, daring escapes over bridges, firefights in the stars.
I could teach you doctoring. I could teach you how to be a Stitch.
Whew.
I'm just
Well,
saying you have options. I'm not going to corral you here. I'm not going to beg you to stay. I want you to be safe. I want you to be in a place I know you'll be safe. And if that means you have to rough it for a little while or be isolated for a bit, I hate the idea of that, but I'd rather be apart from you for a little while than to lose you now that I've found you again.
Yep.
But it's up to you. You're your own person.
Thanks. She gets kind of deep in thought again. All right. Coffee first. Then I'll think about that.
Take your time. We have a few days at the very least.
All right. Let's go see
And we'll
that
see what the captain says.
boyfriend of yours and sit down and I'll give him the 20 questions.
Oh, why do I feel embarrassed when you say boyfriend like that?
Good.
She sips her coffee.
And we will cut there and go across the galaxy. And let me set the scene. Indigo, red, blue. Some time has passed since the end of last episode. The large mercenary companies that Indigo so wisely deceived in our previous episodes have descended upon this secret camp. The combat was quick and brutal, and the hegemony forces surrendered very quickly. Not really knowing exactly what to do, they started interrogating citizens to see if they could find the leader, whose name I forget because I'm a terrible GM, Asha, and see if he was around, and thus far no one was willing to give him up. So far, the jungle has not been impeding you or invading you, and there haven't been any communications from off-planet to this base yet. And you also have about 100 Renamans who are very happy to have their freedom, and for the moment they're content just not being forced to work. Some of them just seems like out of habit, they just start picking up tools and start working and then catch themselves as if like, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Some of them are doing it just to have something to do, but you know, they're not like working themselves to death. It's just kind of like, well, we're stuck in the jungle. Do you want to talk or discuss anything amongst each other now that you have a moment of reprieve?
A moment of reprieve.
I hope she's okay.
Gee, who?
Oh, the fire drake.
Oh,
Can we not talk about the ship right now?
Sorry, no, I understand completely. I'm
Let's
just
not think
worried.
about it. Oh, I am too.
well, Blue, what do you want to do with your people?
Isn't even all of them. But I don't think we're going to be able to get them all. Not this time. We just don't have the numbers for it, unfortunately.
Probably finding a safe area for them besides this planet be a good option.
Yeah, we need to get them off planet.
We do have friends who are in similar situations. So the sooner we find a hospitable environment for all of our friends, maybe Blue's kin as well as our other friends would be happy to share such an environment.
Are you talking about the mem?
No. I'm talking about Urbots.
Good. They would do much better there. We can do underwater, but not for very long.
Usually communities thrive better when they work together. No.
I think that would be a good spot for them. At least until
I mean,
I can take them back home.
we could drop them off at Amarath near our base.
It's a possibility.
That's a planet I think the Randomans would thrive in. Or we can
Enjoyed
get
it.
them home.
All of this isn't going to matter if one of our ships doesn't show up.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll all fit on the fire drake, so hopefully our friends will be able
Yeah,
to
your
assist.
boyfriend.
It's my hope. Well, in theory, they're all headed to the same place. It's just a matter of lasting until they get here.
You know what? Why don't we ask them what they want, where they want to be, instead of making the decision for them?
I'd be happy to give them options, but I agree with you that it should be their choice. I just want to make sure we have resources for them.
Yeah, realistic choices, of course.
We can offer up the two places then. See what they prefer.
Honestly, one of those places isn't truly the most awesome, but it is an option. Well, go on,
Well,
Cat.
Yeah. Come
Leader.
on, Blue. You got this.
I don't think she would even like do a clear throat talk to everyone as a whole. I think she would straight up go to every person and ask.
Just 1v1.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think, and just have T2 like count the numbers for her, like if
Tallying.
does a little, and it's very much a she goes up to this first person and extends her hand. It's so lovely to meet you. My name is Eden. And shakes their hand. Once we're off this planet, where do you want to go? And she would lay out the options, detail out each planet, and offer each person safe passage and let them tell her.
This is
Where
just
they
an
wanna go.
excuse to get me to name 100 random mans, isn't it?
You
I'm
don't have
I'm
to.
teasing. I'm
Let's,
teasing. I'm
let's
teasing.
get it done tonight.
Yeah, so anyway, let's role play out each conversation. But that
5
is
hours later.
5 hours later. Here are the votes.
Yeah, you are talking to many of them. Some seem pretty ambivalent about it, but you explain why it's important. You know, the overwhelming sentiment that you get from all of them is that they want to go home eventually.
Yeah.
That's obviously going to be a much harder thing, but everyone you talk to, that's really what they want first and foremost.
That's a stretch goal, guys. We can work on it.
Yeah,
He said stretch.
that's a donation incentive. Guys.
Indigo's hands are covering his face.
That's a stretch goal, chat.
Oh my
Red would not have actually said that. That was Andrew's.
Lol.
My bad.
LOL.
That'll be update 2.0.
Yeah.
We'll
Amazing.
patch
But
that in.
then-
We'll patch that in.
Some actually they do like your idea, Amarith. Some say Nightfall. Some say Mem. There's a pretty big diversity of answers, but I think by and large, Mem is the most popular of destinations.
Okay.
Hey, Co-DM. Do you want to say hi to everyone?
Oh, hi, baby.
Hi. Hey,
Hi. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
That's our guy.
That's our Memish representative
How's
here
it
to speak.
going?
Mem will.
I'm a seal.
Yes, you are a seal.
Oh my god.
He is
Yes.
Mimish. Straight
He is.
up.
Oh my God.
He belongs on them, it's true.
The Memish have accepted the random ants. Thank goodness. The representative approved.
There you go, baby boy.
I want to sit on my lap.
Okay, you can sit on my lap while I GM, okay?
So sweet.
I hope you all don't mind the interruption.
Oh, of course.
No, we
of
love.
course not.
We
We love
love.
our co-GM.
We love to see co-GM.
But yeah, overall, Mem is the destination that
Okay.
seems to be the winner. But all of them, or almost all of them, hope it is temporary. The ones that are okay not going home,
Don't you come over?
yeah. The ones who are okay not going home are the ones that actually want to settle in Nightfall because they have gotten used to life away from home.
Oh, fair.
Question, Frank. Where is their home planet based on like the different systems we have here? Which is closest, like Mim
Oh
or?
boy.
Really, none of them. What was the number of jumps I said, Momo? 19 jumps away.
Yes, 19 jumps away.
So really, none of them are closest. There's
Got it.
Yes.
it's a penny.
Is there the penny?
It's a quarter.
Heck yeah.
We're learning today.
Oh, yeah, 19 jumps.
19.
I feel like we need to take them somewhere fairly close and then figure out how to get them back and then use our resources for that versus trying to use our resources to get them all the way back to Mim, right?
This sounds like something I'm gonna beg my boyfriend to do.
Yeah.
That's going to require a lot of ships and a lot of time. And you are trying to lead a revolution.
I'm aware, which is why I'm gonna get him to do it.
We need him for the revolution too.
Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot he's funding us. Fuck.
We need him and we need his manpower.
We are spread thin.
Real thin.
So another option, and that might be a terrible one, but it is an option. ask if they want to assist in said revolution. What's a quicker way to get home than to end the folks who took you from in the first place?
That's true. That's what I would want to do. Well, what I have started to do.
Now, we got a bunch of very, very upset mercenaries that just got duped by the government in doing their dirty work with no pay. And possibly they would also want some new recruits. If they were to partake in our said revolution, possibly that would be an easy way for them to pick up some cash. I mean, I'm just throwing ideas out there, but
No, they're great ideas.
there's only so many places our one ship can bounce around trying to save, and the more numbers we have, the better.
Say we give them the option. Give them the option to relocate temporarily or join us in our fight.
As you're having this conversation, a tall male Ranamayan comes over to you, almost as tall as you, Indigo.
Big
and
boy.
You remember from your conversations, Blue, that this person's name is Brill. Brill comes over and says, Eden, I think you're going to want to listen to this. And he leads you back to the building with the satellite dish on top of it. And you see that there's two other Ranamayans. You remember Ava and Yara, their names. And you hear, on the radio, you hear, status report, please come in. Ghost Space 1. Ghost Space 1, come in.
Indigo?
And Brill says, we weren't really sure if we should answer or not.
Indigo, what exactly did you say? Over the comms? To the mercenaries?
Oh, to the mercenaries. Is that who we're listening to right now? Or is
You
it
do
John
not
Law?
know who you're listening to.
We don't.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess we don't know.
Who are they calling for? Ghost Face 1?
Ghost Base 1
Ghost
with a
Base
B.
They're
So,
Scream
Get
fans?
your head out of old movies.
Oh my god, that's the most red-coded answer.
I was waiting for Matthew Lillard to show up.
I know.
I do have a question going off just context of what we've been through so far. Through his hacking and finding the location of this base, did Ghost Base come up in that information?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was
This
more what I was trying to
location
get at,
is Ghost Base 1.
Okay, then my only question would be, seeing as how I already used a dupe of someone's voice previously, is there a way in which I could hack these systems? And basically taking the recordings of whoever has used these intercoms back and forth, can I shadow that over one of my better
Ooh.
talking compatriots as they try to
Ooh.
talk with? That's my way of hacking. That's what I want to do to hack. In order for them to communicate and not have them go, who the hell is this? I want to use whoever's voice previously used this frequently over their voice.
That is a great notion.
Illusory technology.
I'm going to say
Some of it already exists, sadly.
you can do this. How long it will take you and how well you do it will depend on a hack roll. So let's see it.
We win these. Come on.
All right.
W's only, W's only.
And this isn't in a job, it's just straight up hack. All right.
Time.
I will push myself.
Okay.
Partial
That is a
success.
partial success. So you're just like, pause, get to work, start going. You manage to
Stand by.
intercept previous communications from the archives on this place and start to make another deep fake. But as this is going on, this person on the radio is saying, you said you have Eden of the Fifth Sea. Do you have her or not? It's like, and then a few minutes later, what's the holdup? Do we need to send a legion? And then on. They're escalating. Eventually,
Can we?
you hear the voice of the person you deep faked the first time. Commander, give me the status. Do you have the terrorist or not? And then you finally finish your deep fake.
Yes.
What do you have it say?
I just point to red and blue.
Sorry, sir. We had a bit of a stinger revolt. Had to put it down. Can confirm we do not have Eden of the Fifth Sea. Can confirm. Do not.
That sounds like sway.
Okay. Sway.
Saying she died in the revolt.
Oh, I could. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that might be a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe it'd be a bad idea because we gotta be strong. Prism
Gotta
strong.
sell it. We killed her.
What
Kill
is
that bitch.
position
They might
and
want a body.
effect?
I was gonna say this is going to be desperate and limited effect.
Can I use side dancing?
Over the radio? I don't think so.
You may push
You're telling me
yourself
we
to
can't use
cloud
wave the radio?
a target's mind and sway them in the face of contradictory evidence.
What do you all think? Do you think you can use the way to influence through radio waves? That
The way
seems-
is all around us.
What do you think,
my
Chad?
friend?
What do you think, Chad?
Frank,
What
is
are we?
everywhere.
Well,
I-
consider the following. What are we doing if not using our way to make the audience feel a certain way right now? Am I right?
I'll say I'm like 60-40 on yes. I feel like because I can invade or like look into other people's minds and see out of their eyes, basically. Like I feel that's from great vast
This-
distances. So why wouldn't I be able to do that with side
This-
dancing?
This sounds like a devil's bargain, though.
Oh, it do sound like a devil's bargain.
No, it does.
You don't know you don't know. Okay. Let me think. Let's make this interesting.
Again, just offering it.
I'm
out
just
there.
here to
Let's
stir
make
the
this
pot.
interesting.
Oh, there's some juice here. I sense it.
When you gaze into the abyss gazes back.
Oh.
Really good at staring contest.
Cthulhu gonna be like, who am I flying?
Not Cthulhu again.
See that vampire bites? The way is vast and infinite. That's what I'm saying.
So if I allow you to do this, that means
Set a
reverse.
precedent.
Reverse.
That's true.
I was about to say, if you
possible.
fail, it's a doozy. I feel like if you fail,
All right,
we're
all right.
boned.
Okay,
That's the
I'll
rule
just
I like.
wait. I wanted to throw it out there.
Hey,
I'll just
I'm
sway.
gonna let you do it, man. We're establishing the rules. This is a Forged in the Dark principle. If you can do it,
Alright.
they can do it.
That's fair. All's fair in love and war.
Really?
You tell
Are you
me.
doing it?
Come on, buddy.
Why not have a little gamble time?
You're so charismatic, though.
That's
He
true.
really is.
I'll just sway. Let's just chill. Let's chill. All right. You know what? I'll push myself. Push yourself. Is that 2? Yeah, it's 2.
Yes.
Too stressed.
And remember, it's limited effect. So even if you succeed, it might take a successive challenge or roll.
Right.
for
Okay, you know
to
what?
completely
I'm not pushing
convince
myself.
him.
We're just raw dogging it. Rolling a 6 right here, real quick. That's a purple
Dang.
success 5.
Raw
Partial
dog.
success. 2 5s a game.
There's silence on the line for a second, and he says, I need authentication. And you see suddenly a screen pops up, and you see his name. And it is Aram the Kind. Turn on your monitor. Now.
Go.
Okay. I
Our deepfake is done.
I am still wearing the outfit because we got the outfit going in, so I am dressed as a somebody in
Dead in the back.
yeah,
Immediately
how-
just shove the captain
is
over.
Red disguised right now?
Yeah, I was disguised when we came in.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
he's
You have
saved
the uniform. I'm talking about your face.
Oh.
He's got the glasses. My man's a
Ooh.
VTuber.
Dude, I threw my
right.
sunglasses to the small
What-
random
wait.
man.
You know what we
did do
right.
you
that.
know what we can do? We have a bunch of people here, a very artistic culture. I'm sure that someone can disguise this man.
The
with
thing is, we
utmost
don't have a lot
skill.
of time.
Authenticate now.
You have Did you bring your disguise kit with you? Because I did not.
I
I have a light
did
load.
not. I have a spacesuit. I brought my
Okay.
spacesuit.
So my plan is, well, Indigo will go and to the nearest Ramayans. Lay down. Just have them just
All right, they all
flopped all
they all
over
hit the
place.
deck.
Mutes for a second, takes out the closest blaster, just starts firing across this room.
Well, it's already. I was say, what's in the background? I already messed up the.
It's already damaged.
Didn't I already mess it up pretty bad?
Oh, that was another building where you
Oh, a different
slashed
building, got it.
through
Yeah, let's fuck up this
the
building real quick.
shield.
Fuck it up. Fuck
So
it
you're
up.
you're muting and you're making it look you're doctoring a firefight really quick.
Basically, yeah.
Can I try and disguise him, maybe?
You want to
Put
make
like
up
dirt
red
and
real
shit on my
quick?
face. Yeah,
Yeah.
like blood. Punch me. Punch me. Punch me. Do it.
Are you serious?
Punch me in the face.
Okay, she will.
No rolls necessary, so you just fuck. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm so sorry.
He's just like, oh, Jesus.
Now smear that blood all over your face.
Punch really
I-
hard.
It's Pink will be able to reset it. And then she'll
it's
just
just-
take like some dirt and just smear. Do we know what that guy's hair looked like?
In
Do like a
five,
slick back.
4,
I'll lay in the background, dead
he
looking.
turns it on.
Lord.
Yes.
I can confirm we did not intake Eden of the Fifth Sea. Unfortunately.
Well, why the hell did you send me a transmission that said that you had her?
A mercenary dropped her off. We thought we had identified her. We were wrong. He tried to dupe us. sorry, sir.
Unacceptable.
It is unacceptable. I'm sorry.
This failure lies directly at your feet.
I understand.
Give
will
me
accept
your
any and all-
identification number and put me in touch with your commanding officer.
Right away, sir. I'll send that immediately.
Where is Commander Ravan?
He's helping finish, put down the revolt.
Unacceptable. I am coming myself.
I don't think that's necessary, sir.
That sounds a lot like Sway.
We
Oh
got it
my
under control.
god.
No problem. Raw Dog 6.
So-
we're cooked, buddy.
So hold on. What I was gonna say before you
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
this is this was
Yeah,
going
I
to
got
be
excited.
0 effect
Oh,
because
perfect.
you literally told him that there's a revolt happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you
no,
may
it's
push.
being put to his finishing.
You said there is a revolt that the commander is putting down right now. So there is no way you can push yourself for limited effect if you would like.
Okay. Let's do it. Fuck
If
it.
that man steps foot on this
Was it
planet, I will
desperate
kill
limited?
him.
Listen,
Yes,
we gotta try.
If I push myself, do I get an extra dice as well as
you
the-
do. Oh no! You would not get
No,
extra
you just
dice.
get the
You're
limited-
moving it from
just get the
0
limited.
effect to limited effect.
Copy. All right. That's a success.
You call me in an hour, and you better have Commander Ravan there, or I will be there. Exactly, Eli. Or I will be there in 3 hours later. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, my lord. Bows.
Thank you, Eli. You're a very good actor. And he hangs up.
Oh,
So
I
not
think,
ideal.
I think that
We
went
got
well.
about
We've
4
got 3 hours.
hours. We got 4 hours. 1. 'cause
4 hours if this goes
yeah.
bad in the 1 hour that we have. So we just gotta find this guy.
Uh-huh.
Gotta find him and find out what makes him tick.
Right. So this is the secret base. So unless I don't know somebody killed him during this, he either scampered off or somehow got back to the other base that we knew about.
Maybe,
He's somewhere on this planet.
you know, if I was making a wild and random guess, I would say if he's the commanding officer and they were moving all of our families to transport to Isotropa Max, I would probably do that myself if I were him. So maybe that's what he's doing.
That is true, but they were also told that a very important VIP was on this planet. Do you think he would have stayed here to witness the eating of the? I don't know.
And I'll say it's assumed that he's on this planet based on the conversation we just had.
Yeah. Fair.
Unless
But
he
if
was
he-
sneaking off.
If he knows I'm here and he has my family, he must assume that I'll come to him.
And nobody here has been able to find anything on where this guy is.
We at least get a sketch or something. Can we ask the random Mayans? Maybe they
Yeah,
know what he
sure.
looks like.
He's got a profile. Hold on. I'll just see if I.
Yeah,
Well,
no
that-
rolls
hold on.
necessary. Yeah,
Look
you
on the
can
damn
find
cute.
out what this guy looks like. You're not going to be able to ascertain is he on the planet or not right now, but you
Right.
know what he looks like now.
So unless one of the mercenaries took him off planet, we can try and I can try and see if I can gather some information.
Maybe put out another communication and threaten him if he doesn't reveal himself or something. I don't know. Or
I can try.
does it say anything of his profile about something we can use for leverage?
Yes, his life. That's probably the only leverage we have on him.
That's fine. We can work.
He just lost everything. I'm assuming this whole planet and him running it was everything. And we just took that from him. So desperate? Definitely. But also desperate and cornered.
The only
Also
thing you
very-
really see in his file, mostly straight lace type guy, but doesn't have the greatest performance evaluations. His annual review wasn't too stellar. That's about it.
It'd be like that
Let's-
sometimes, you know.
What
Seems
if
like
we
they dumped
threaten
him off here?
What if we threaten him with the Ram the Kind?
Oh.
If he doesn't show himself, Aram will find him no matter what, and I assume kill him. What if we offer him a way out? If he shows himself now, we promise him safe passage.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Yeah, you make a fair point.
Yeah, just put out a little blast. I don't know what over the communicators or something. If you want flair, you could even send out the last bit of that recording. I don't know. Maybe we can hold that for him.
I like it. I like it. All right. I'll get to work.
Excuse me.
Meantime-
Nope.
And you
Yes?
see a super ripped, like 6'5" looking guy with a giant blaster over his shoulder.
Mark.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wait,
Excuse
can I be
me.
there?
Daddy?
Red puts his hand on Blue's shoulder and like sits her down. Like,
You have a boyfriend.
It's not Victor's other brother, okay?
Damn. I yearn for my man. Come on.
I definitely mean to interrupt. Why were you just shooting up this office? And did I just hear you talking about Commander Ravan?
Yes, we're trying to find him.
do you know where he is?
No, that's why we're here, remember? I'm here to shoot him in the face.
Well, we may need to use him as leverage before you do that.
Haven't
Who
you
are you,
noticed none
Pete?
of us got paid?
Who are you people anyway? I don't recognize you from the base.
We're mercs like you.
Yeah.
We showed up trying to get paid.
Huh. Okay. Why are you shooting up this room?
Got a little trigger happy. You know how it goes. Got a little pissed off. Can't find this damn commander.
Frustrations,
Bing
anger.
bada boom.
We don't know how to handle our own emotions.
Do y'all like
Had a
to
little
do a group sway roll for your
Therapy's
how do you do
expensive.
how do you do fellow kids?
How do you do, fellow
How you
merc?
do fellow mercs that you're doing right
How
now?
do you do, fellow mercs?
I
Who
hope y'all
is
roll
leading
better
this
than I
group
did.
sway roll?
Oh, that's a great sway.
I'm just rolling, man. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't you get something for that?
Andrew's
commander
just
or no?
actually trigger happy
I
right now.
do.
I'm definitely not leading it because I'm about to stress out.
I have
Probably
nothing
makes
sway.
sense for blue to lead it because I think you get a bonus for doing so, if I remember correctly.
True.
+1 scale.
Wait, how much stress do you have?
I have one before I break.
Yeah. Okay. It's Indigo. It's Indigo.
I have 4, so we gotta pass this.
Y'all, we're out here not doing well. Okay. I'll roll my swayby.
Please do better than I did.
I got a
Okay.
partial.
All right,
Okay.
Indigo.
I
you got
I
this,
roll
brother.
this negative, so I have to.
Oh god.
Oh no. Dang
If I-
it.
Oh,
If
man.
I push myself,
You should not push yourself.
yeah, I can't.
You
push
shouldn't,
myself.
because you're already taking. You're gonna take.
Okay,
Oh!
So that's
So
2 stress,
4.
and it's a partial success only. Okay, let me think about
Okay,
this.
so it's 2 stress I take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both failed.
But
Wait, I
it
failed.
says,
Yeah,
And you
both of
failed.
us.
Yeah, we both failed.
look, got me and a whole bunch of real angry people because we ain't find the commander and we ain't get paid. So I don't want no more trigger fingers, no more not controlling your emotions. Get it together.
Sorry, who are you? You haven't given your name.
Darius.
Ah. Should I know that name? Do you run the mercenary group? Are you
I
solo?
run my mercenary group.
I see.
Every mercenary between here and Nightfall came at that call.
Hmm.
Yeah. And no one's found the damn commander.
We could think about working together.
Sure.
I'm happy to help, and we could split it 60-40. You can take the 60.
Can't believe
Craiggumz.
I'm working with a bunch of fucking amateurs.
What do you know about him? What do you know about the commander?
Well, he's a lazy piece of shit.
So probably hiding out. Have you checked main camp?
No, but it's a good idea.
No one's checked main camp, and you called us the amateurs. All right.
What's that?
Did anyone else just hear a bunch of dice, or is that just me?
I didn't hear any dice.
I didn't hear
That's
anything.
fucking weird. Okay.
You're losing your mind.
My Foundry just like
You're going
had a
right.
bunch of dice roll. I don't
Foundry's
know.
No, you
pretty
didn't.
weird.
Yeah.
There were no dice, Frank.
I
There were
know.
never any
I know.
dice.
I see nothing
The
rolls,
dice
but I
These
These
heard
are
it.
not the dice
30
you're looking
years.
for.
There were never dice.
There are no dice.
Never were.
Fine.
No,
Deal.
you. Perfect. She will say.
Let's
You
get a
want
move
to-
on.
You want to join us in the vehicles we stole?
Yeah. Though, I think I got a better way to find out where the commander is than just checking the base camp.
We're all ears.
You just start killing him. Someone will give him up.
Okay.
Killing the soldiers.
General
Yeah.
shrug.
I mean,
Would
these
that work
guys
on
is-
him?
These guys are zealots, aren't they? Are they really gonna just give him up like that?
Yeah, they haven't
So,
given
point
him
of
up yet.
clarification: these do not look like they belong to the Church of Stellar Flame.
They're just hegemony.
Oh.
They're
Right?
just hegemony military people.
Same thing.
Oof. He looks to the nearest prisoner. Ew. I'd be talking if I were you.
Oh, you guys are cool with it.
I mean,
That's
that's
I don't.
big.
We have another plan. If it doesn't work, we can go to your plan. We're gonna draw him out. We're gonna bring him out. He'll do it himself.
All right, but if I don't get paid, someone's gonna die.
Copy that. Understood. Indigo,
Hmm.
you cook that
oh.
communication.
Right. Let me type this up. Such a shame. Someone so, and he says under his breath, someone so strong and handsome, ready to die so easily.
And he
Oh.
he turns and walks out of the room.
Love.
Would this be a hack or a rig roll?
I think hack.
Okay.
Success. Yes, sir.
So what are you trying to do exactly?
We are trying to send out a communication just out into the ether of this planet. Basically saying, hey, buddy, you're kind of screwed either way.
Okay.
If you come to
Just
us,
open channel. Hey,
Yes.
turn yourself in. Or
and as
Or face Aram the Kind's kindness.
right, and as Red said, send the last of that clip where Aram was like, I'm gonna
You
kill
fucked
you.
up. Yeah.
outstanding. And we will cut across the solar system. Is Pink present? I'm not sure. I see Mandy's camera's off. Is Mandy
here.
there? You're good? Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not
Hey.
cutting.
We
and
are
then you're-
in the building.
Let me music change. Deetha has interrogated Green to her satisfaction, has determined he is in fact not a total scumbag. Actually
Lowest.
seems to
possible
like
The
him.
bar is so low for
Yeah!
dating Pink, I think.
Bro.
The bar is in hell.
The bar is not Maxi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, Maxi's, I think, not as bad as some of the others, based on
Yes,
the
Maxi is
information.
actually in the upper echelon of partners. So Deetha is happy, eventually retires for a bit to think on the future. You all get a transmission. You were wondering when things would heat up. And eventually, you on an open channel, you hear a broadcast from Aram the Kind. Glory to the sun, my brothers and sisters. We have a fugitive in our midst. Eden of the Fifth Sea is at large. Her last known whereabouts were at Aketi. The one who brings her head to me on a spike will be rewarded with absolute glory and power. Join me and bring her to justice. Righteous justice. And it cuts off.
The fuck did they do?
You know, next time we split up, I need to go with the fighting group, I think.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Also, fuck. How fast can you get there?
Tara, we gotta move quick.
While my piloting skills are not quite as good as the captain, I will do the best I can.
Before we blast off, Tara, could you give us an approximation of where exactly that transmission came from?
Absolutely. Let me have roll your tier and just see, or excuse me, Terra's tier. How successful she will be at this.
Dude, she's the best driver. Amazing.
It appears that this transmission came from just outside Aketi's orbit.
Oh, shit! That's a flagship.
That's yeah. Oh no.
Oh crap. Well, if we got that transmission, then you know everybody did, including Loverboy.
Yeah.
That might be helpful, you know. That might not be.
Well, if everybody got it, and everybody is going to be looking for the captain, then we're going to be racing against a lot of people, I think.
Green is going to sit down in the captain's chair, as he's gotten quite used to doing, and he will swing the cap to the back.
Oh, it's getting serious. I saw this on Pokemon once.
All right. Let's rock it off then.
All right.
Of course, when we get there, we got to hit the ground running, you know.
Blue. And you hear Ismisa's voice come over your radio.
Is Misa?
Hey, how's it going? Wait, whose radio?
The ship's radio.
Ah,
Yeah.
Pink, green.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Where's Blue?
Not here.
On a caddy.
Yeah.
And there's a few seconds of delay in between, but we're just skipping past that. What did you do? What did she do?
Not sure.
We've been on Nightfall, making our way back to a caddy. Truth be told, I don't know what she did, but she's got Red and Indigo with us. So how bad off could she be? Really, truly.
You've heard that transmission, right? Come on.
Yes, that's why I'm calling. I'm in the system. I'll be there as soon as I can be.
Yeah, we'll meet up with you there. We'll figure shit out.
I know we're just becoming kind of friends at this point, but this could get very bad.
Yeah. I think it's safe to hazard that guess.
I like you all, but I'm gonna be honest. If I see Diana coming at me, I'm going in the other direction.
I'm gonna be so real. I think we left Diana a couple light years back, but completely understand your point.
Great. See you soon.
Yeah. Stay safe.
She hangs up. Turning on the afterburners, Green.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, what is your helm, by the way, Dan?
I have one pip.
I could have 3 if I push myself.
Green, why don't you go jack yourself into the power core again?
Oh dear Lord.
I
we
said
have-
jack
we-
in.
We have
Jack in.
power reserves.
Green just
Yeah, just come to the planet completely fried.
Hey, can we not do that? I see the look on your face. I see the gears turning. I realize that's a joke because you don't have gears in there. Please don't
Green.
fry yourself again.
You know what?
And-
This is a fair point. We've been enjoying quite a bit of stuff with me not being fried last couple days. I wouldn't want to put a damper on that anytime soon. No.
She's like,
Green, in the back of your mind, you feel, you don't even hear it, you feel it, just the word hurry.
all right. Get out of the captain's seat. It's my turn.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Pink, you taking a crack at it?
Yeah, I've watched the captain do this enough times. Being on the bridge with her, doing doctor/espionage things.
And I will assist.
How do you do, fellow
Alright.
pilots?
What do you do, pilots? I'm a doctor, not a pilot. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
There it is.
Nice.
You said you're gonna assist.
I am gonna assist.
Okay. How much stress do you have? Do you want to lead?
I
I
can definitely lead. I have room to spare.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll my doctor.
I got room to spare. We're fine.
Do we have position effect? Does any of that
No,
matter?
nope, no
Okay.
position or effects.
Got it. Well, I lied. That gives me 4D, not 3, because pushing myself.
You love to see it.
Okay. Do you want to roll first since you're leading?
Yes.
Oh, you're group helming it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let go.
He has more technical experience than I do.
I'll push myself for the extra D. Partial success.
Critical success. So no stress. Okay. I'm gonna ask you all, the party players. There's gonna be clocks that determine where and when certain people get to a Ketty. Do you want to see them or have them hidden?
I'm crying.
You hide them.
I feel like they're hidden and we don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, keep them hidden.
I'm not gonna look
Keep
at
him.
them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
let's
look
not-
at them, but we'll keep them hidden. I'm cool with that.
Truly. Yeah.
Cool. In that case, we're going to take an early break as I have some math to do.
The math
And
is mathing.
When we get back, we will be back on a Ketty to see, can you keep the mercenaries happy? Can you find the commander? Who's going to get to the planet? Whose line is it anyway?
Who's
We are
gonna
going to
earn trauma?
Find out now
And
on
also-
Total Trauma Island.
You should all figure out how you're going to do your downtimes, or if you're going to do your downtimes versus just race to the planet super fast. The choice is yours. And those of you on the planet, how you're going to do your downtimes on this planet.
We're gonna have to take turns helming. I need to de-stress.
Yeah.
See you
Truly.
all in 10 minutes, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We will be back. This episode's cooking up.
See you in a bit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Half 2. I think almost everyone on the cast went and got popcorn because stuff is heating up. I hope you are enjoying. If this is your first time into the stream, welcome. If you are liking it, please follow it. It helps us a lot. And if you just got in here and you're like, what is this? I don't really understand what's going on. You can go to our YouTube, youtube.com/MagiRPG. This is episode 18, as you can tell, but you can go back and watch all the previous episodes there. If you would like to support the stream and the wonderful art that we get, you can do so by leaving us a tip, ! Ignite tips. I have so much problem saying that. In the chat, or you can see the incentives at the bottom of your screen. There's quite a few, and we always appreciate any of the support. It is mostly going towards all of the wonderful art that we get. And oh my god, I just saw new art earlier today. I'm very excited for that, for new show that is yet to be announced. And please join our Discord, discord.gg/MagiRPG, to find out all the wonderful things that are going on in our community, including I'm going to finally talk about this on stream. I'm running a one-shot at the conclusion of Ignite Recall with some of the old Magi crew and new Magi crew. It is going to be a one-shot. It is a Forged in the Dark system called CBR PNK. It is a one-shot. It is a system made for one-shots in the Forged in the Dark system. This game basically is about a bunch of edge runners getting together for one last job. And so that is what this group is going to be doing. I have the story written in my head, names of evil people and organizations. I'm very excited to run this in a few weeks. I really hope you will all join me. I get to GM Emma for the first time, and everyone else I get to GM again. It will be a lot of fun. Yeah. And I believe next week I will have another show announcement if I can get my production act together, because doing a lot more on this channel, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that is housekeeping stuff.
I'll say if y'all want to bully Tracy, we can probably do a Marvel Rivals Magi game night as well.
Yes,
I've
bully.
been trying to
Yeah, we
convince her,
can.
And I think you could convince Tracy.
We absolutely could.
We probably should do that at this point. We've had
Honestly,
12
we
people
should.
playing some nights. You're right. I did technically GM Emma when she was guesting on this show. It always feels a little bit different, but true. I did.
Holly's in. Holly, you can play, so you don't even have to watch us.
Okay. You all have some choices to make. Are you de-stressing during the calm before the storm? Are you burning hard and fast and trying to get here? What are you doing?
Well, are you talking to the fire? Those on the fire?
Talking
right
to
now, or-
everyone, whoever would like to start.
Well, it would probably be prudent if we, removed a bit of stress. Not sure how well I can do that, though.
What is your vice, Green?
My vice is gambling, unfortunately.
Well, it sounds like you and Deetha need to play a card game while Pink is steering the ship.
Yeah.
Yep. She'll probably win, but that's fine.
Yeah, you sit down, continue conversation. She once again, kind of tongue-in-cheek, gives you the "what are your intentions with my sister" talk, but it's mostly all in good fun.
Yeah.
And she
To
teases
keep it happy,
you.
see where it goes.
Yeah.
I still get the +1D, right?
Did you leave a calling card at the last scene?
We did.
Oh, y'all did. I was gonna say we didn't.
Yeah. So yes, you do still get the
Oh.
+1D.
You mean during the rescue?
Yes.
Did we do that?
I don't think you did.
Not that I could.
No, I was thinking of the last job we all did as a group.
Oh,
No.
okay, then yeah.
During the rescue,
No,
We
no.
did during that job.
That's when we did not.
Nah.
I had a
Okay.
plan
Yeah,
for
no.
one, but
During the
we did
rescue,
the-
we did not.
So,
But I thought it was more for the
so for old
actively
hands,
out-
you do get +1D. You just won't get +2D this time.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. That is us. Completely good, baby.
6 stress. And you have a very good conversation with Deetha. You really like her. She's different from Pink, but you can see the similarities and understand where they grew up together. They have the same kind of compassion and caring about people, intellectual curiosity. You can see.
They've got the same dimples.
Yes, and the same dimples. Pink, what are you doing to de-stress during these trying times, or are you?
I think I would hand the helm over to Green once I've got things where I want them, or get Tara to maintain whatever it is I've done to make us go fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to reduce my stress, because if we're gonna get to rescuing people, I got not a lot of room before I'm traumatized. So I don't know. Does my obligation kind of change to my sister because I'm not reporting to my handler anymore? How does that work, Frank?
Ooh, that's a good question. I forgot that that was a thing.
Yeah, I have luxury and obligation.
That's been so long since you used obligation.
But Didn't have a lot of opportunities to.
A season ago. It's literally a season ago. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think it would.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take obligation to the crew. I'll take obligation to the sister.
I think it is to Deetha is your obligation now.
Okay.
You're
yeah, I think
going
I would
to spend
spend time
quality
with her.
time.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can roll your vice roll.
Okay. So I get. Ooh. Nice.
What do you and Deetha talk about?
Do I get +1 to this?
You get +1, but not +2.
Got it. Okay. I would talk to her. Oh, I got a 6.
6.
Hell yeah. Okay, that cleared everything. I don't know. I think I just want to get to know her as she is today. What is she like? You know, what's her home life like? You know, what is she hoping to get back to? You know, those kinds of things. I want to know more about her as a person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna quickly give you a summary in the interest of time, but she dates no special person. She actually really liked hanging with the roommates. They had wine nights where they would watch. They would trade off on who got to pick the movie. Deetha always picked the highbrow movies, not because she enjoyed them, but because her roommates would pick the trashy ones, and she just wanted a change of pace. So they would go back and forth between like the, you know, award-winning movies and the slop movies just to have it up. And they would just talk deep into the night. And, you know, every once in a while, she would talk about her situation with them. They knew that she was kind of being extorted. And they were supportive in the ways that they could be. Yeah. Her life, honestly, even though it was filled with a lot of stress and anxiety about the hegemony, you can kind of see why she didn't really want to leave Nightfall. Her life was pretty good. Upper middle class, and most of her needs were taken care of. But, you know, she also never stopped worrying about you, so not all perfect.
Yeah. Oof. Okay.
Yeah. And we go to Akedi. Thoughts? Akedi crew?
Thoughts,
Prayers?
Really, that's really.
Yep.
What do we need?
Red is, I don't know if this would be acquiring assets. He's going to like ask the mercenaries if they can transport the Randomians for money or anything else like that. Would that be acquire assets or something else?
Yeah. I'll allow it. That's cool. That makes sense. I mean, you could definitely do it. I think that's the mechanic that makes the most sense. So you'll just roll your crew's tier, which is still
crew
currently
quality.
tier 1. So you just roll 1d6.
Okay, 1d6. What's the easiest way? Whatever, let's roll this. Not ideal, 3.
So most of the mercenary crews say not interested, not interested, but eventually you get to one lone merc who has a ship, and he says, "Look, man, I feel a little bit bad for you, so I guess I could take like 10 of them."
How much?
You don't gotta worry about that, and you negotiate a price. It's not acquire asset. You get to hand wave these things. Like,
Gotcha.
where do you want me to drop them off to?
Drop them off. Oof. Can you make it to Amarath?
Well, wasn't planning on going there for a while, but I suppose they got work over there just the same as anywhere else, so might as well.
I appreciate it.
I love him so much.
What's your name? What do you go by?
Love him.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, you're a good man.
Oh, I never been
Oh.
accused of being a good man before.
Well, I'm accusing you right now.
That's mighty kind of you.
And I'll like share communicator frequencies so we can chat if need be. And then I'll ask 10 Randomayans if they want to volunteer to go with him.
You gather 2 families worth that will fit on the ship, and they reluctantly bid you all goodbye.
And as Jimmy's getting on a ship to leave, I kind of grab him. You take care of them. Don't let them get hurt.
Oh, I will.
I'll
Just
find
make
you.
sure when you get payment for dispatching that commander, you send it my way.
Will do, Jimmy. You take care.
You do the same, Red.
And I have gotten a tracker from Indigo to throw on the ship.
Indigo, do you have trackers?
I will check my loadout. Find ship tools, goggles. I have spare parts. Can I like make one?
You could rig one up.
Okay, you want me to roll for it?
Yeah.
Crit.
Critical.
I need
Not only
that.
is it a
Got 10
tracker,
trackers.
it's got audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can just listen in. If actually that sounded worse than that. Just take the damn thing. Yeah.
Appreciate Indigo. Just got to keep an eye on these folks.
Cool. Say, it's big galaxy, and at this point, hopefully, this was the worst part of their adventure.
We can only hope so. Frank, I'd like to do the same with my second downtime.
Oh, okay. Roll another d6.
A 5.
That is better. Darius eventually says, fine. My crew's got room. We've got a Corvette. Can grab at least wait. I see someone just tipped.
And it's go to
Wayward?
Mandy to have 10 monologues.
10 monologues.
Wayward
the
has
hell?
donated 50 for 10 monologues.
Spread those out.
We're gonna have to spread those out. You sure you want to use all of those on monologues? That's totally fine if you do. But we're gonna have to spread those over a bit because we're not gonna have people
Awesome.
monologuing for actual 10 minutes. Thank you, Wayward. That is very
That is
kind.
very
Mandy's
kind.
good, but we don't want to make them monologue for 10
Technically.
Poor
minutes.
Mandy.
Technically, it's 5. No, I'm kidding.
Go to Mandy to have 10. Why me?
Just straight up.
Must mean you
take
do a good job.
monologue.
Okay, he says
monologues and
2
2
monologues
stress for
and
who
2
needs it.
stress for who needs it. Okay.
Thank you, Wayward.
Thank you, Wayward. We will
Very
get
kind.
to a green and a pink monologue momentarily.
A green
So
and pink
Darius
monologue.
says, sorry, what did I say?
You said green
You
and
had a
pink
Corvette
Yeah.
monologue.
to take them.
So yeah, I could take 40 of them maybe.
That would be incredible, Darius.
I'm heading to Nightfall. Is that good enough? Or
Were there 40 of them that wanted to go to Nightfall?
not that was their preferred destination, but they're okay with going to Nightfall. They can arrange passage from there to somewhere else.
Okay, then that's okay. As long as they're okay knowing that.
I
That's the
do have a
destination.
question though before you offload this amount of Randomans.
Mhm.
I believe there was a question or a thought brought up earlier by someone about, I think it was Craig/Indigo, who said, do they want to participate in a revolution? And you never asked them that
Yeah.
question.
True.
So I
did.
wanted
Well,
to know if you wanted to ask them that before you give them all passage, or if you're going to put the ones that don't want to fight passage and maybe the others will stay and fight. Who knows?
That would be nice, actually.
Yeah,
we can
we
send
can
the ones
ask 'em.
that don't want to fight.
Yeah. Blue, do you want to ask him?
Yeah.
What would Blue say to try to convince people to fight?
I keep wanting to give a big giant fancy monologue, but I just don't think that's who she is. She, especially with her own people, like this is for her and what she remembers of, since she doesn't remember like her childhood, but she does remember her time there, and even when she was stuck here trying to get off the planet, still their culture shined through in that, like, it was a very like close-knit, like very much like it takes a village type energy. And yeah, I just think she still has that want to go to everyone and ask them specifically what they need. And I know that's not as fun to watch, but because I can't roleplay out every single conversation with every single Renome in here, but I do think she would tailor it to the person. Because everybody has a different reason
That makes
to fight.
perfect sense. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
There's no catch-all for starting a revolution, because at the end of the day, it's what's personal for each individual.
Everyone.
Whether it's
So I would say just make a sway or consort, your choice, and just see how effective you are at recruiting.
Me choosing the sweet option when I have the most in command. Ah, all right.
You will fight for us.
You will fight.
Don't
That was
become your
literally my
oppressors.
problem last game.
But she would do it sweetly, even if she's not necessarily the best at it. I will do consort because that's socialize with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just flat roll. Partial.
4.
A 4.
Oh,
Okay. Was someone about to say something? Sorry. Okay, just me hearing things as usual. I'm going crazy, friends. I'm going crazy. So, people are more eager to take up arms than you would have thought. You actually didn't feel you were that persuasive, but a surprisingly large amount of people volunteer. Most of them are either matriarchs or patriarchs in their families, and you get about 30 people that say they will stay and fight with you.
It's awesome.
Hey, that's more than we had. That's great.
So
So
go ahead.
as she's doing that and talking to everyone, Red kind of stands up and points out Blue and kind of shouts over to all the different random mans. This is the kind of leader Eden of the Fifth Sea is. She cares about each and every one of you. She doesn't come up here to give speeches. She talks to you individually, person by person. She cares for everyone. I hope you see what Prism stands for, what Eden of the Fifth Sea stands for. We stand for all people in this galaxy. Fight for us. Have us protect you. Whatever you need, whatever you want, we're here for you. Eden of the Fifth Sea is here for you. And then he walks away.
And you get some cheers at that. Like, yeah, and like pretty enthusiastic
good
applause.
Good crew. We got good crew.
in the background, you just see Indigo with his hand up to his eye and just a quick click as he
Aw.
recorded all that.
Ah, smart.
Yes,
Like
our
that
social
propaganda
media
baby.
manager.
Why is that his camera on?
He's a
and
media.
then,
Wild shit. I gotta record it.
and then
Um,
whichever 40 want to get off the planet, he'll offer to
Yes,
Darius.
so that leaves the 10 that left before, the 40 that are going with Darius, the 30 that want to stay. You have only not
20
arranged passage for 20 of them.
Not bad.
So
They can come with us on our ship.
they can. They
That
can.
might be the move.
Guys, I'm really stressed though. So
Well,
You'll have my
Wayward
stuff.
Yeah.
gave 2 stress for whoever needs it. So if
Yeah,
that's
how
you,
stressed
then
are
that's
you?
you.
Yeah.
Depends how stressed
we'll see
you
how
are.
it goes down. If we need, we can pop them anytime. Little stress pills.
Like a
We'll-
little stress
You
pills,
can also
yeah.
use credits to get extra downtimes. But let's go to Blue and Indigo for your downtimes. What are you doing in the calm before the storm?
Mine's funny, so I'll wait.
Maybe we'll use the funny to get over my sad one because mine's.
Okay, cool. Oh, yours is drama. Cool.
I think it's a little
Drama.
sad. I think since she has spent a lot of this time, as we have said, just getting to talk to a lot of the people who are still here. I am going to go around and if anybody was hurt,
There were a few people injured, yes.
she's by no means a doctor. But I would like to, RP her going around and taking care of the people that are left here as much as she can, whether it's just cleaning them up, helping them out, getting them a weapon or food or water. And I'm gonna say that that's her obligation. She feels like she's obligated to do this because he left them before.
That's awesome. Yes, you can do that as your obligation. You spend at least half an hour going individually and having all these conversations. You know what? Give yourself another 5 soldiers that you've recruited by doing this as well. Up to 35.
Okay.
And
me
roll your vice roll, and you'll get plus 1d because I don't think you left a calling card either last mission. Four stress.
right. I'll take it.
How much stress do you have left?
4.
Oh my god, that's right. You were at 8.
She was at 8. Woo! Got rid of half of it.
Are you doing it again?
Yes. I think I will.
Spend more time. Okay, go ahead. That is 6. All of the stress is gone.
Blessings.
Indigo, what about you?
So, Indigo thinks of how he can't work on his ship, and kind of brings a tear to his eyes. So he doesn't know what to do with his hands. Everybody's being all emotional and caring and talking to people. All the things Indigo does not want to do. And so he goes on and he just goes to check out his vlogs that he puts on the internet, on the space net, and he notices something. He notices that he has a lot more followers than previously, and he sees that now his videos have become a source of income, as I've taken side job as my new ability.
Well done. I love
Not the
it.
vlogger.
I love it. I love it. Craig, you have my full latitude to run with this as far as you want to take it, my dude. That's
Thank you,
awesome.
Thank you. He probably sees a little encoded message from Speeder. And looking at side job, let's just say you may spend a downtime activity to doing an odd job. Can I say that the odd job is like people are getting tips on how to take care of their plants and or just the small little life lessons Indigo tries to put into each
I would
video?
say, yeah, you can do tutorials on gardening and horticulture generally. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
You
And then
become
if there are,
a self-help streamer.
if there are rumors floating about, the GM will tell you of them. What's in the comments section of Indigo's
Oh yeah, you get
Please
to
type. We need the comments on
you
his
get to look at
vlogs.
digital Reddit.
Basically.
Let me think.
Me, Craig, just getting into Reddit stories.
You hear a rumor that the warp gates are alive. You also hear that people are talking about there's been a few very daring heist robbery type jobs happening in Warren, Nightfall, a few other planets where something valuable was stolen and they have no idea who took it, and it's a stone whodunit.
Pirates, maybe.
And then finally, you hear about the fact that something big is going down on a Ketty.
Oh shit. Okay. We'll take my 1 credit. And then yeah, I'm also gonna have to do a vice roll.
Are you collecting plants for Speeder?
Absolutely. We're on a caddy. It's all forest. I'm trying to find cool looking plants. I'm asking.
There's tons of cool looking
Around.
plants around here, some of which are hostile.
Oh yes, I would probably ask some folks, hey, can I touch this? Can I touch this?
Yeah, you get a
Oh.
few pointers about what will kill you and not, and you manage to find a plant that will not kill you that you can
Thank you.
harvest.
Thank you so much. Oh, I hope we survive long enough to get this plant off. Planet. I mean, I'm just gonna go over here. Need to walk away from the plant. Ice roll. Oh god. All right, and you said, is it just 1D?
Plus 1d on
Plus
top
1D.
of your normal.
Got you. Well, I can't overindulge this. So,
All right, remove 4 stress.
nice. I'm down to 3. Sweet.
I do.
That is.
Oh, good.
Oh, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say, and that is everything I can do.
Before we jump back to Pink and Green, who each have another downtime activity, we're going to jump over. Wait. Oh no, Red's not there. Oh wait, Red is there. Okay, he's there. I was like, wait, he's
I'm
not
here.
there. Let's set the move.
Oh, it's a thought call. Thought, not thought.
It'd be nice.
You get brought into a vision with these Misa. Into. Wait. Where is it? Into ship. Well, Red, it seems you've gotten yourself in some real shit this time.
Yeah, just another day.
What did you do?
Freed a bunch of random Mayan prisoners.
So you broke into a Ketty, found a secret base, assaulted it, released people, and now you have Iram the Kind ordering the entire system there.
It's a good summary, yeah. But yeah, just another day of trying to make the universe a better place.
And not only that, you split up so you don't even have your ship.
That's correct. Pink and green had their own mission. of
You
great
know,
importance.
you've seen enough horror movies that you know you're never supposed to split up.
I know it's rule number 1, but we make it work.
If Diana shows up, I'm leaving your ass on that planet.
I'll be the first to say you should.
Glad we got that sorted out.
I'm just happy you're attempting to come help us out in the first place.
I'm just really curious about something. Which of the messages that have been getting passed around are fake and which of them are real?
What do you mean?
Well, let's see. We've got a message to mercenaries to come kill the commander. We have messages that we have Eden of the Fifth Sea. We have messages that you don't have Eden of the Fifth Sea. And then we have messages that we have Eden of the Fifth Sea and that she's at large on a Ketty. And then we've got messages about how we have rogue mercenaries on a Ketty. There's a lot going on, conflicting, just circling about on the airwaves.
We went the confusion approach. Figured to suit us best. And so far it's worked. Other than the mercenaries are a bit pissed at us and we're kind of stuck on this planet waiting for a rescue. Other than that, everything's great.
Well, pink and green are on their way.
I know I can sense them getting closer.
Oh.
I can sense you getting closer as well.
Oh. Okay. So, you've learned to embrace the way again.
I'm respecting the way, and I believe it's respecting me back.
Red, if I offered you pieces of the raiment, would you take it?
What end?
To whatever end you want.
If it helps save people, improve people's lives, it helps get rid of the hegemony, maybe.
You're such a sap.
Like I said, the way and I have come to an understanding, and I see my mission for the rest of my life.
And does your kindness extend to me getting rid of Duram when this is all over?
Is he hurting people?
Well, if I said that, be a little bit calling the pot the kettle black, I think. But yes.
Again, I told you before, people can change just like you. I know you can change to who you once were. The girl that I fell in love with.
Why do I let you do this to me?
You secretly like it, I know.
I'm hanging up now.
I'll see you soon. Have those shields up when you get here.
Oh, they will be. And you are back.
Frank, real quick, can I spend a credit and do my vice roll?
Yes, yes, you may.
Because I am stressed.
Does-
Go ahead.
Does anybody else think of the new Star Wars movies where Kylo Ren?
Kylo and Rey.
Every time.
Raylo.
Every time.
Every time. I saw
You're just
it.
gender bent Kylo Ren and Rey. And I love this.
It's like I never left the trenches of AO3 Raylo. Truly.
We're back. We're so back.
I'll have to hear
Frank,
about your Raylo iceberg, Dan.
yeah,
I'll make it.
I'll meditate on my vice and see if the way is happy with my recent choices.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. You spent your credit?
I did. I get
Okay.
+1D, right?
+1.
A 6.
6.
Guys, we did not find that commander.
You don't feel totally at peace about the mercenaries and potentially hurting soldiers, but they are also kind of bad. It's a little bit unclear. Your conscience kind of is in flux depending on how you navigate this, but for the most part, you feel that you've been making good decisions.
All right, gotta get back on the path.
And we go across the galaxy to pink and not the galaxy, the solar system to pink and green.
Please not across the galaxy. That means it'll take longer to get to where we need to go.
Which is what I was going to bring up. You're getting closer. You are under a
Good.
days away at this point. Maybe hard burn. A few hours. 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Somewhere
Yeah,
around
but
there.
okay, so my question is, hard burn, are we gonna have enough fuel to leave?
So, as the
When we
GM,
get
I
there?
chose not to determine fuel at all in this game.
Okay,
'cause
so
that
we're
got
hand wave.
complicated.
I'm just making sure we're not,
No.
fucking everybody over by rushing to get there.
No,
Okay.
I discounted fuel because you all didn't want fuel involved, which is totally
Okay.
fine with me. I have
Just
not been
making sure.
tracking fuel. The only way in which I have been tracking fuel, and I've just been doing this the whole time,
Like
is
the costs.
yes, every downtime you are supposed to use a credit to upkeep the ship, and I have just been doing that. So,
Okay.
so you probably haven't even noticed. I just take one out of the ship's money every downtime. So that is all. So no,
Okay.
no penalties for doing so.
Are we gonna do the monologues then?
Yes, who would like to go first?
Ladies first.
I'll let you swap the screen question mark. I don't
Yeah,
know. If...
I'm getting
Okay.
it set.
I'll set the scene a little bit. Pink is currently pacing around in the science lab because it's one of the few places she knows she will be left the fuck alone on the ship. And I think she is, she's... This is too happy of a song.
Okay.
She is examining a hologram or a display of the cube and going over her notes and calculations and equations and all of these different things. And she's just pacing around the room, looking at these things that are being projected around her.
All right. Whenever you are ready.
I wonder exactly how much damage I can do with the cube against, say, Legion of Church of Stellar Flame individuals. If only I had it with me, I could actually do some testing. She just sits down. My sister is here. I don't know hardly anything about her. My friends are possibly in the firing line. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
These are your thoughts.
Yes, indeed.
We go to green.
He is sitting in his bedroom, his personal quarters, and he's like feet up on the desk, leaning back in his chair, and he's bouncing a rubber ball like against the floor, against the wall, back to his hand. very rhythmically, just watching it as it moves. All right, we're back here again. Up Shit Creek. I got the only battle, and I'm about to throw it all away to grab the only people I care about, really. Seems fair, you know? It'll be worth it. They'll say it'll be worth it. But I'm getting him out of there. His niece is right. If Diana's gonna show up, we all really should just cut and run. All of us. I'll get my crew out first, and before that I'll get Pink out first. After that, everyone else will just have to be lucky.
Heavy ass monologues, friends. And what are you guys doing with your other downtime on the ship while you are burning hard to get there quickly?
Do we have any long-term projects we are working on?
Let me see.
I have one.
You
Yeah,
do
you've
have
researched
one.
Ash.
Yes.
God,
You could do that on the ship. You have a Nexus link now.
I will just finish up with Ash. He already has a pretty good idea of what Ash was like.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he wants to just delve into what connections did Ash build outside of this crew? Were there particular individuals that he was seeing around that weren't just Indigo or Blue?
So, study.
All right. That is
A success.
success. It is a success because I got two of the
Partial
same.
success, yes. So
Partial success.
So you're trying to okay. Ash, despite the fact that Ash was a degenerate gambler, was well liked by most of the people that encountered him that you can ascertain. The crew seemed to like him, even though there's a lot about him that is negative in terms of him being a deadbeat. He's the deadbeat that everyone liked and enjoyed to have around. People smiled not only because they knew he was an easy mark, but because he told the best stories, because he always wanted to make everyone smile, because he would always be good for a few laughs and not at his expense. That is what you learn about Ash.
He just gives he's not happy to discover this necessarily.
Interesting.
And he'll just, I guess, disconnect from the Nexus link. And he's gonna go check on where Pink is.
And I think while he's looking for Pink, or while he's doing that, Pink is probably in the lab doing some research. So I'd like to do a long-term project.
Okay.
I want to research more, whatever I don't already know about our artifacts. I want to research ones that can disable things like weapon systems, damage things like ships. I want to learn more about our artifacts that can do things that would help the revolution.
Oof, that's an interesting one.
What I can do with technology to achieve similar effect, if not our artifacts.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, I think that's going to be a 6-tick clock.
Okay.
Let me make it. I'm going to nickname this WMDs.
Maybe not strictly WMDs, but
Powerful things to help the revolution.
yeah. Yeah, even if it's just as simple as like a stronger EMP against a flagship. Something to disable it, even if that means not, destroying it.
And
Stuff
you were
like that.
basically doing this by trying to research like where things that have existed before.
Researching,
Yeah.
comparing to what I know about the cube, comparing to whatever databases exist.
Yeah. So that
what kind of technology.
that sounds like study.
Yes, it does.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I don't get any bonuses for being in the lab. No, that's for examining.
Not for
things.
this,
Correct.
I don't think.
Okay. Partial success.
Okay, 2 ticks on the clock. So you start by researching incidents similar to the inciting incident of this game, where some major either gate or a large population or something else felt some kind of a huge effect. And you find like about a dozen different major noted occurrences, incidents where either memory loss, seismic quakes, or gravity fields, total darkness engulfing something, electrical systems totally fried, being able to warp instantly from one system to another without the use of a gate, and a few other incidents that seem like they must be done either by artifacts or technology that's been invented that has the power of artifacts. And you get that far, and your next step will be trying to understand the details of each and which kind of artifacts people believed have caused each of these, and then last known locations thereof. But that's going to take additional research time.
Okay. Perfect. I'm probably wrapping that up by the time Green arrives in the lab. If there was something he wanted to do. I don't know. If you had something you wanted. Okay, if not.
Well, he's gonna knock on the door to bug her, because he likes doing that.
Enter.
You're looking stressed.
I am doing research. She puts down her clipboard. Or her pad,
Found one of these in Indigo's toolbox, and he holds up one of the cigars.
Ooh.
Never try one myself, but I think the circumstances being what they are, might as well try once, right?
So, I know you're technically not organic, but you do have lungs, so don't inhale. You don't inhale fully with cigars. You just
Yes.
puff, puff, puff.
Puff. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. So she'll like probably cut it, has a special lighter for it and all of that. Doesn't need to steal that from Indigo because she's already got the equipment for stuff like that. I don't have any samples in here that could be contaminated, so I'll light it and let him try it first.
I can see the appeal, but I don't think I get the people who just go through these one after the other, it just feels kind of numbing after a while.
It's very habitual. I think people get addicted to the habit of it more than the thing itself.
Ah,
Cigars have never been my particular forte, but a time or two in a cigar bar on a space station. You get good information in places like that.
I can imagine that. And let's be fair here. What kind of hot-blooded man would not give up information if someone like you was at the end of a bar with a cigarette? Or a cigar?
Fair enough.
How we want to run this? Just go in, grab and get out?
That would be preferable, but we don't know what the situation is. I wish I could do that thing Red does and teleport into people's minds so I could get a lowdown of what's going on.
Wait a minute. Are we close enough that we can commune?
I don't know. We could try to
Well,
attune to the way, but I feel
failing
like that would require Red to know. Well, maybe he can sense us. He's strong.
he is. You know, failing that, we're going to be walking into absolutely absurd chaos. That should be enough to keep us
Blind.
hidden. Well, blind, yes, but still chaos. Should be enough to keep certain folks distracted, and failing that, we do have a cannon.
Oh, right. We did get that, didn't we?
We did.
From Nithine. We have a cannon. That's a one-use kind of deal, isn't it, before it needs repairing?
Yes, but if we're going into an encounter that may or may not have a flagship of one of the church's hoity-toity, whatever the fucks, maybe we consider using it. And if we were going to break anything on this ship, because we have not broken anything, I only spilled one drink on the bridge and it did not land on the chair. If we break anything on this ship, it's going to be the cannon.
True. Do you want to try the way? See if we can reach Red somehow?
All right, I can try.
There's like smoke all floating around in the air around them because they've just smoked a cigar.
Ooh, watermelon in a hookah bar would go so hard right now.
That would go super hard. Too bad we can't make any pit stops.
And he'll just, I guess, try to focus on connecting with Red via the way.
Via the bromance. Can we attune to see if we can, like, broadcast our intentions to Red?
I'd say if you all want to give me a group attune, I'm going to say that would be very limited in what you can communicate, but let's see how it goes.
I'm not trying to communicate. I think it's more of just like a, hey, Red.
Yeah.
Hey, Red.
It's not
Tap,
like
tap,
communicate
tap.
througtill words, just like through
No.
feelings and
I
emotions.
just want to give him a little shoulder tap.
Yeah. Just go ahead and do a tune.
Okay. Fail.
Partial success, though, for
The
me.
friendship is not strong enough for Pink.
Oh.
Romance is strong.
The bromance
Red,
is
you
strong.
get a vague feeling of someone trying to get your attention in the way. That's about it. Just like you're walking and then all of a sudden it's like someone goes. Like,
Watching you
Doesn't-
do the motion without actually saying anything delayed is hilarious.
Does it feel like anybody, or it's just a tap?
no, the partial. No, you just feel like it's a tap. Like, hey,
Gotcha.
Damn.
hey, listen.
Okay. No vibes of Vin Diesel or anything like that.
Family.
No vibes of Vin Diesel.
Okay. Okay.
You do hear some distant strains of Tokyo Drift.
Oh, Tokyo. Yep.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
Oh well, those
Maybe
are the
it did.
try.
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Well, we're not.
Well, we got ETA in like 4 hours. Probably shouldn't drink because we want a clear mind about this.
Definitely not.
How do you want to spend 4 hours before we go into a death trap?
Coffee and a movie?
I like that.
Perfect. So I think they'll go do that.
Deetha, hearing things from down the hallway, would knock on the door and ask if she's allowed to join.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Absolutely.
100%.
She'll sit down. What movie are you watching?
Oh! I'm leaving this one to Dan.
Listen, I really do feel like if I did not grab this one, I would be doing a disservice to my boy. He reaches onto the shelf and he grabs the Goonies.
Yes!
And you watch the Goonies together.
Hell yeah.
Approved.
Well, team, it's time for the engagement roll.
Ah! I scrum.
Oh no.
Did my rumor collection get us a gather information or no?
Or no.
I mean, you got the information that you, I mean, did you really learn anything new from that?
No.
Mm.
So,
he knew all that.
because of tier and scale, it would go from 1D to 0D. But
hate these rolls.
this is particularly bold and daring, so I'll give you 1D.
I mean, we're split too. You know,
Yeah.
we're half a team right now. Tech.
We are. Hmm.
You ready?
This will go well.
Oh, let's get it over with.
Yeah, let's be done with it.
You already
3,
know we're gonna.
2, 1.
Better than
Oh.
usual.
Maybe starting
We're not
position.
desperate.
At least it's not desperate.
We're doing okay.
We got a 5, chat. We got a 5.
5. Pretty good.
Could have been
Limited.
Could have been
Limited.
worse.
We do have like run of the planet right now, tech. Kind of, sort of.
Brew, we do run this shit.
Dude, this planet is ours. It's mine. This is my
It's
ship now.
mine.
You get a broadcast from that same radio that you were communicating on before. And it pops on, and you see it is a man with a black bag over his head being flooded with bright floodlights.
Oh.
It gets ripped off, and you see the face of Asha Revan, surrounded by 4 Church of Stellar Flame members. And you hear off camera somewhere, it says, "This is what happens to traitors and fools who lapse in their responsibility." And then you hear a blaster shot from off camera straight through his head and goes down.
Found him.
Somebody got him. Well, that's one thing to take off the list.
And mystery solved.
And you
I guess
see
he-
coming out at this time, you see ships coming from the atmosphere descending onto the planet. It looks like dozens of them.
Friendly ships.
What kind of ships?
kind of ships?
Don't look friendly.
Okay.
This broadcast, is this something that we see from the Fire Drake, or is this just localized to the planet side?
That's a great point, St. Jimmy Twin. You also see the same broadcasts.
Oh, they post that to our body.
That shit hit live leak.
Ooh.
No, I think it was on MSNBC.
I can work
They
with
were,
that.
they were putting it out.
Dang.
I can work with
Uh-oh.
Does this
What-
planet have any defenses?
So, everything you have seen on this planet are Ghost Face 1, ha ha ha,
Uh-huh.
and Base Camp 1. The defenses that were there were mostly
For the tree.
flamethrowers on the outside of the base camp pointed at the trees. That is what you have seen so far.
What's the landing situation for shuttles? It's all at base camp 1?
Yes, and I guess they could do a pretty messy landing in this crater, but it would be pretty difficult for people to land here easily.
Gotcha. Guys, what if, talking to Blue and Indigo, what if
Mm-hmm.
we let the jungle take back some of its land and help us defend a bit here?
Sounds good to me. We don't have many other options.
No, certainly not.
So you'd like to
Yeah.
flash back and have you and your Renamans and Mercs that are left here set up defenses and let the jungle attack invaders.
Basically, also, I want to make it difficult for shuttles to land. So if we can, destroy walls where the spaceport is or wherever.
Basically add in,
set it up as a
basically make
trap.
a debris, spring a trap.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this
Flashback
is
it.
a 2-stressor.
Done.
It's a great idea.
Easy,
Great idea.
truly.
They never know.
They never see it coming.
Some of the ships you see head over in the direction of Base Camp 1, but a good portion of them head directly to you and are hovering overhead. And you hear the voice of Aram the Kind. Surrender now, and you will not serve the same fate. Don't make me come down there for you.
What do you think, Blue? We hide in the jungle? What's the move?
I think that might be the move.
Welcome, Raiders.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid!
Mm,
I mean, if anybody has a advantage out there, wouldn't it be us?
Be the
With
random
our new
hands,
friends?
That's for sure, yeah.
that's my thought.
Yep.
They won't make it that far.
Let's maybe leave some detonators behind in the crater if they want to try to land.
Sounds good.
And let's hide in the jungle until the cavalry arrives.
Stay alive until help gets here. Sounds good to me.
So you're just gonna hide in the jungle?
Oh, you bet. We're gonna
mean-
find a big old tree. We're gonna climb it. We're gonna stake out up there.
I do have a booby trap idea working off of
Ooh.
Red's idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, when they get to that landing spot, we had those explosives. I would like to rig something that basically they assume the walls are going to stay and keep them safe, and then they immediately, once they land, break, and then the trees, as well as, the damage to the ship, it won't be able to lift off.
Okay.
Like it.
So I'm gonna say that is a 2-stressor, but also just
Got
roll a
it.
rig to see how effective this trap is.
Right.
Got it.
Okay.
And
Would
then
you
these?
count this? Oh no, it's not a clock. Never mind. Rig. And is this a job?
This is
Yes,
a job.
it is a job. May I use a gambit, gang?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give her.
Dude,
Okay.
We
Why
got like
shouldn't
4.
Yeah, I
So
got
this is
4.
This is risky standard, risky
Oh,
limit.
no. This is not no position because this is a flashback, so there was no
Got
risk
you,
at the
okay.
time that you did this.
You got it, boss. Partial success.
Okay. And then I'm gonna need. It sounds like you are skulking out there in the jungle, so I need a group skulk roll from you. Who is leading this group skulk?
okay, wait.
roll?
Let me look at it. What's my skulk at? Oh, I got 1 in skulk.
I got 2 in skulk.
0.
All
Who's
right.
got the lowest stress? I got 3 stress already.
I have 0 stress, so I can.
I
Blue
already have
leads it.
5.
Yeah.
Oh
Blue
my
was-
take it.
god.
Oh
No.
my god, Indigo.
I don't like.
Yeah, I'll do it then.
Okay, I got a partial success on mine.
Okay.
I
partial
also
success.
partial.
Okay. I'm so sorry, y'all.
You
I
got
love cheat.
this.
I love
You
cheat. I
got
love
this. We win
cheat.
these. We win these.
Take
That's a
one
failure.
stress, Momo.
2 twos.
But your collective partial success, and I need to
Yes.
change the
Sorry,
music.
I think I dropped my arm.
Stepped on a very big branch.
Oh, shit, who put that there?
Big branch snap.
Oh, thanks for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Hi, Raiders.
Oh, thank
Hi,
you.
Raiders.
Hi, friends.
Thank you for the 2 raids. We are playing some Scum and Villainy, and shit's about to pop off. If
Going
you have
down.
not played Scum and Villainy, it's a Forged in the Dark game that is a wonderful game about heists, jobs, and living under hegemonic rule in a wonderful galaxy. It's a lot of fun. The ships begin to descend on this crater. Yeah, about 10 of them of varying sizes. None as big as the Fire Drake, because of course they wouldn't be able to land in the crater if they were the size of the Fire Drake. They descend down, and your traps start to make this very dangerous. As soon as the first trap sets down, an explosion goes off, detonating a hole in one of the ships, and it falls to the side. You can hear the screams of the crew inside. The other ships pull up and wait, and they just start blindly firing at the buildings inside, thinking that it's some kind of an ambush, shooting randomly. None of you get hit, but you can hear from the trees some either mercenaries or possibly some of the Randomans get hit by the scattered fire as they fire blindly into the trees. Do you all do anything?
How close do we think Stud Muffin is?
Red?
Ooh.
I'll say red is going to spend a stress and
call him?
remotely view Victor.
Yes, please find
Ooh.
him.
Oh, in
Okay.
the way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
can't
not-
He's
you
I'm
using
not
go
gonna-
away him?
he's using his projection.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to him or anything. Just one stress. Just see where he is. Where is he at?
He's on exit 9. He's got like 7 more exits.
God damn it.
He took the wrong
Specifically
turn off. He's gotta
Victor,
go, like, 3
right?
blocks.
Victor
where's
is a
that?
few hours away.
No!
Wolf.
Oh my god, we have to survive for a few hours. Wait, aren't our friends also a few hours away?
They are.
Oh fuck, we just gotta live for a few hours, yo.
Guys, do y'all remember that Halo mission where
Reach?
you're not supposed to
the
live?
end of Reach?
You're not
You
supposed
talk
to
about the
live,
end
and
of
you just
Reach?
gotta survive.
I don't think I saw that.
Some StarCraft missions about that too.
Oh, yes.
They continue
We're gonna-
firing into the trees from the
Um,
ships. Blaster fire, just doo, 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 doo. And you hear not only human / Xeno screams, you start to hear creatures, and the jungle itself starts screaming. And you start to see, as you set it up this way, you see a large winged animal fly out of the trees. It is the size of a small ship, and it goes and grapples onto one of the ships and starts to tear at the outside, trying to get in. This thing is terrifyingly big. It's got to be dozens of feet in wingspan, and it just starts attacking and screaming primally.
The ship just got rocked.
Dude, go my children. Is there like a any kind of weapon system on this planet, like in these bases that we've been to, like turrets
Yes.
or guns,
Yes.
or anything like that?
Yes. Would you like to spend a flashback to have gathered and assessed all of the defenses at this base? How?
Yes, I would.
Let me describe this. There are at this base. There are turrets. They're not automated turrets. They require people to man them. But there are enormous gun turrets that are high enough caliber that they could penetrate shieldless shieldless ships. There are also the same flamethrowers that are mounted just like there were at Base Camp 1. And there is enough small arms, like arms for people to carry, that you could outfit every single mercenary and Ranamean at this base. As well as, I believe I described to you several other flamethrowers and detonator launchers. Plenty of those as well.
Okay. In this flashback that I'm taking, and if it's got to be an extra stress, that's fine. Could we have armed everyone
And
Yes.
the turrets.
and manned the turrets?
Yes, I'm going to say that that is a 2-stress flashback.
I'll take it.
Would you like them to start firing now, Blue? Would this have been the signal that they were waiting for?
Yes.
Let them get in close.
Yeah, when they're close enough that the creatures are coming in was the signal. Or rather coming out, I guess.
Can I do something right before that?
Yeah, go ahead, Indigo. What would you like to do?
Could I work on one of the turrets to give it a little more juice?
Just one?
I mean, I
Let's
would
say
love
there's
to work
4
on-
of them.
Okay. And if I can do that,
Say to do 1, it'll be 1 stress. To do all 4, that'll be 2 stress.
But you're already stressed.
I'm gonna do it.
What kind of extra juice are you trying to give to these?
I would like to try and upgrade them.
Okay, just more powerful firepower.
More powerful firepower, and I would like to yeah, it's it. What I'm looking at, I can upgrade a system that I work on. So if I can do that with all 4 of these turrets,
Sounds
that'd
like
be
rig.
splendid. Fantastic. Can I use a gambit team?
Sure.
Go, Slay!
Down to 2.
Fantastic. So
We got like
I would
3.
so I would like to use overclock. When you spend a gambit on a rig roll to repair or upgrade, treat that system that you work on as 1 quality higher for the remainder of the job.
Oh, that is incredible.
Like a +2
Yes.
then if
Go ahead and roll your rig. That is awesome.
Partial success.
Okay. Give
So
me a
these are-
second.
these are some juicy.
I wanna look something up.
Chat, I have 2 pips of stress left. We're gonna see what happens.
We're cooked! We're cooked!
No. You're not cooked. You're cooking.
yeah.
Indigo's just underneath these turrets, like every damn time I'm away from my baby, the world is terrible.
Everything is awful. Looking up. Okay. Got it. Awesome. These are not simple blasters. They are almost the power of coherence cannon, as these are... They fire basically... You have rigged these and modified a few flamethrowers to get these things to fire basically liquid magma, plasma.
Liquid plasma.
And you've basically turned these into okay. Dr. Evil. Liquid hot magma.
Sharks with laser beams.
Sharks with
Attached
laser
to the
beams.
frickin' heads.
Frickin'
Secret
heads.
volcano layer.
Oh my god, can we watch Austin Powers later?
Red,
That's what
red
the
is
bird
giving
looked
the,
like.
Sure, that
That's
did not end well.
red is giving Major number 2 energy right now.
Yeah.
True. I'm number 2.
These guns now start searing into the sides of these ships and doing incredible damage. And you hear, "What the fuck is going on?" and like just broadcasts and is saying, "Diana, do something for once." And you see out of one of the ships, tiny as a speck for you to see, is this person in golden armor. As I get the artwork ready.
Chat, are we cooked?
Any
No, we
excuse to
might
show this off.
Hey, chat, we need help.
Chat, I think
we just
we
need
are
to hold off Diana for a few hours.
just a
That's all,
few
guys.
hours. It's
Jumps down
Until I can get there and
From
understand our past.
200 feet in the air, more than that, and falls down and lands straight on her
Superhero.
feet.
Superhero landing. She did superhero landing.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she basically does the Captain America landing.
Oh,
Oh
my
no,
god.
she's hot. She's so fucking hot, you guys.
Yeah, she is. We love her. Slay.
And you can hear her voice,
So bad for
just
me.
she screams herself, not amplified, "Death to all heretics!"
Uh-oh.
A wild T-Dog appears.
Oh my god. Tracy? Is that you?
Tracy, are you there?
Dude, the heretics hate to see Tracy coming.
Indigo sees that. And he says,
You're
"I
Holly
want
laughing in the
every
background."
turret on that person."
Do you do that over the radio? Just everyone fire at her?
You would call it out.
Yeah.
Sounds like command.
Oh shit!
Frank, as this is going down, Red's gonna leave the cover of the trees and advance toward where the ships are landing and try to get in one of the ships and commandeer it.
Oh wow!
I assume one of the undestroyed ships, yes?
Correct. One of
Okay.
the ones that is most intact.
And I need to start another clock.
I will
No.
go back on Indigo saying that because that seems out of character.
Okay. That is fine.
I mean, we are super scared of her. We've talked about using coherence cannon against her, so it's
Yeah.
not that crazy.
Well, that and also our captain hasn't done anything in a sec, and I already did a few things.
Oh no, you're
Yeah, Cap.
you're totally
Come on,
you're
Cap.
Red, there
totally
are
good.
2 ships that have managed to land that are mostly uninjured, undisturbed. I don't know what the proper terminology is.
Unfucked up, yep.
Yeah. And you pick one of them and you go, and you can see soldiers are starting to unload out of the ship.
Okay.
Are you trying to sneak on? Are you trying to fight your way on?
I will try to sneak on, like kind of as they get off, I get on.
But I have to say, your traps did very, very well. So most of these ships are pretty messed up and are not in. Don't seem to. Indigo, you'd recognize this immediately. No roll necessary. They don't seem to be capable of space flight. Most of them right now. They're really messed up. So they might be stuck here. Go ahead, Andrew. How are you getting onto these ships?
I'd like to sneak on. Is this including the ship that I'm sneaking on? Does it not seem like it can get into space?
No, these 2 seem like they could get into
Okay.
space. The other ones have not been able to land yet because they are reeling.
Copy.
And I was going to mention this eventually. After this one giant flying creature, very pterodactyl-like, but freaking enormous, a few moments later, you see from in the distance, another like 6 of these creatures start flying and coming and start attacking ships. And now the ship weapons are having to focus on these creatures rather than firing into the trees.
Hell yeah. All right.
But yes, you would like to sneak onto these ships.
Partial success.
Partial
Let's go.
success. I need to think about what that means.
Are you alone? Or you got some homies with you?
Yeah. Is there anyone that's like kind of tagged along with us or like taken a liking to
Would
Red
you-
or anything?
I'm sure there are. Would you have liked them to accompany you?
You know what? No, just Red. He
No?
doesn't wanna put
Just
anybody else
lone
in harm's
mission?
way. Yeah, he doesn't want to put anybody in harm's way.
So you sneak behind some cover, wait for the soldiers to get out, dash onto the ship, and the door locks behind you. And you hear over the intercom, takeoff in 30 seconds.
Excellent. Am I alone on this little craft?
You are alone in this little docking hangar. It is a pretty small ship. It looks like it is a transport ship. So, military transports where small cockpit made for a very low crew, but can hold a large number of soldiers. That's essentially what this is. So the hold is empty, but you imagine there are probably some that are left behind that need to fly this thing.
Gotcha. I'm gonna try to take off early and return to the ship that it came from. I'm sure it has like a sort of guidance system to get back, right?
Yes, but what are you going to do about the pilots in the cockpit of this thing?
Oh, there's pilots in there. Yeah. You know what? 30 seconds. He'll wait 30 seconds.
Okay.
And he'll get on his communicator. Indigo, please do not hit the ship in the bottom left corner of the hangar.
Pink, green, you get a broadcast from Victor.
Oh, no. Okay.
I want to bring up his art because we haven't got to see that hot man in a while.
Yeah.
We got
I
some
like-
titty window to
don't
stare
worry,
at.
I gaze at him often. On my own
I
time.
knew. Oh, I know you do.
On my own time.
Nobody check my blue sky right now.
Nice about you.
Who's Fire Drake? Whoever's still on the crew, come in.
Hey, what's up?
There's bad things happening on Akedi. How far out are you?
How far out are we?
You're probably like 2 hours out at this point. Could be even less.
2 hours, maybe less. We're still punching it.
I'm late too. Is there anyone we know that is supposed to be there to help them?
There's
Is Misa?
one person. You might enjoy it. You might not.
Okay. Who is it?
Yeah, is Misa's en route?
Well, that's even worse.
No. She's on our side now.
She's what?
Yeah. Make a long story short, she's been pining over Red for a long time. She doesn't have a reason to hate us no more because Malcolate's dead. Anyways, it's more of an enemy of my enemy sort of thing going on. She hates the church as much as we do, so she's gonna get our boys out of Dodge, and then we'll be all hunky-dory. Ideally.
The delay's really short, so we really are close. Look, I've got 30 ships with me. If they can live, we might even be able to take out that cruiser. But they've got to survive. Get there as fast as you can.
I got an answer for that cruiser. I call it a coherence cannon.
Start thinking about your plan. This is still going to get messy, even with the ships.
Inevitably.
Green,
Yeah.
I know about the source. You better get ready to use it.
Motherfucker, I was born ready. When this is over, I'm buying you a new cruiser. He's gonna end the transmission.
He's like, don't break my... and then gets cut off.
Oh my god.
I'll
make it up to him, don't worry.
before the sign off for me.
With
That is
what money?
canon.
Mwah.
Love it.
You're all perfect, never change.
Thank you. Yeah, anyway, he's going to attempt to kind of synchronize himself with the source in preparation. Get that Iron Man arc reactor glow and the eyes crackling the blue.
Give me
my
a tune, Green.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna... Can I push myself?
You are not in danger, that matters, but you can push yourself.
I literally just need the 1D for this, truly. That is a partial success.
We'll let you know how that affects things later. We return. Diana picks up a flamethrower with one hand. Mind you, this is something that usually is carried by two hands and barely can move.
Aw.
and she just starts burning into the jungle, and she starts firing rockets into the jungle. And she says, "Whirlpool, come out now. I swear on the light of the sun, I will kill every one of your family members myself if you do not show yourself to me."
I have an idea, but it do be an idea.
And
Go
as
for
this
it.
is
That's all
happening,
we
you hear
got.
screams coming from the tree line. Who knows if she's actually killing people or not?
Can I make my way to a turret discreetly?
You can. Do you value discretion or speed, Whirlpool?
Speed.
Sounds like Scramble.
I'm Toretto.
Speed. That's all I know. Okay.
Epic.
This is going to be desperate but standard effect.
I'm gonna push myself for this. A fucking 6. Slay.
You run to the turret that's kind of on the edge, and you see Diana actually catches sight of you as you're doing it, and she takes out her blaster and fires, but it goes wide, and you get to the turret just before she launches, and then she starts walking towards you. No, she would not be walking towards you. She would start running towards you. She drops the flamethrower and starts sprinting.
Can I outrun her?
Can I fix her?
Red, your ship starts to take off.
No.
Excellent. Are they communicating like what ship they're going back to? What's their kind of? Are they talking about?
They seem like they're gonna dock back with the capital ship.
Excellent. Are there any uniforms in the back? Seeing as how this is a troop transport, any gear or
Absolutely,
anything?
yes. There are uniforms.
I'd like to get changed.
Okay. That'll take you half a minute or so at speed. What are you gonna do once you get changed, Red?
So Red's plan is to sneak on the capital ship, and destroy the ship's core.
Oh, you're Death Starring it. Cool.
Yeah.
Got it. We'll get back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Blue, you
One-man
have
army in
Diana sprinting at you. What are you doing? You're in a giant turret that can melt ships.
Yeah, I'm gonna start firing at her face.
So that sounds like Helm. And this thing is powerful. She is also powerful, but even with that, this is only going to be risky, but standard effect. The first time any of you have had standard effect against Diana before.
Oh.
Good job,
Let's
Indigo.
go overclock. Let's go.
Let's go
Yeah, that
overclock. Let's
overclock
go.
is huge.
What
Okay.
the fuck is she
You said
made
risky
of?
standard. Okay.
Yes.
You got this. Come on.
Can't believe I'm
Blue.
saying this for what is effectively a raid boss, but good job to Indigo.
May I have one Gamby?
That'll take you down
Absolutely,
to 1.
yeah.
Give her. We got some
let's-
back.
Yeah,
Actually, oh no, you got
Let's-
one back from the last success, so that'll put you
Yes.
at 2.
Yeah. Let's go childish. Gamble it up.
A 6.
We need that gambit, chat,
We needed
because
the
the
gambit.
last one was
We
a
needed the
6.
Gamby. Yes.
You fire this
Swift.
thing, and you send this bolt of plasma goes directly into Diana's chest, like in down here, and there is now a gaping hole there, and you can see inside. She is not bleeding; it is just circuitry, and it knocks her back, stops her in place, and she looks up. And then she fires a rocket directly at this turret.
Can I?
I am going to tell you what happens, and you tell me if you would like to resist that or not.
Okay, I have an idea of how to. Yes.
She fires a rocket. It blasts apart the turret, destroying the turret. You, being in the turret, however, are shielded from the impact, but you go flying into the jungle. Would you like to resist that?
Yes. Can I switch T2 into shield mode?
Ooh. I would say in order to shield this turret from her rocket, you would probably, because you won't be able to reach it far enough in front, you would have to throw T2 and have him deflect it.
Oh my
But
god,
that
that's so
was
Captain
possible.
America coded.
Go, little buddy, go.
Is that what you would like to do?
That's so cool.
Yes.
Okay, so I would say that's a resistance roll with prowess.
Okay.
I don't know if it helps. I'm just putting stuff out there, but I believe T2 is. Frank, do we say tier 3?
Yes.
You do be.
Okay.
She is tier 4, but it's still
Oh,
going to
God.
help. So
You
only
reduce
take
or completely
one
avoid?
stress. Yes.
Yeah, I'll take one stress.
So the rocket goes, you throw T2, it deflects the rocket. It goes
Let's
flying,
go.
detonates somewhere else in the crater. You actually look and see her kind of curse, and then she starts running much slower this time towards you again. What would you like to do, Blue?
Fire again. Let's go for a leg.
This is going to be risky and standard again.
Please,
Come
friends.
on,
We have Gambit.
Let's
Would you
try
like
to
to use
gain
another
some
one of
back.
your gambits?
Yes. Because this woman will rip me to shreds if
Go for it.
She will, as they say, kill me.
Come on.
A partial. A 5.
You were going for a leg.
I was going for leggy.
You blast one of her legs off. It gets her below the knee, and she goes down in a heap. But as she does, she looks up and fires another rocket. No, she fires a barrage of rockets at you and blasts apart the turret that you're in, and you take level 2 harm, severe burns. Would you like to resist that?
Yes, I would. I got a lot of damage already in my little body.
Listen, you're 1v1ing the soldier from TF2. You're gonna be fine.
I'm doing great.
Go
Or
ahead and
like
make a prowess
Lieutenant-
resistance.
Lieutenant Diana, am I right?
Stop.
I'm gonna
One
take
stress.
1 stress for that.
What stress are you at, Blue?
I'm at 5 now.
Okay. Okay, good. That's less than I thought. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Not you, Google. Cancel.
Cancel. So what is it
So
now?
you
The
said you will take level 1 harm singed, but the turret is blasted apart. And you...
It's a,
What?
I don't have any more room to write my level
Oh, you
1
have harm?
harms.
Okay, well then it will get upgraded to level 2 then.
Okay. I have shot in the back, shot in the shoulder, plasma shot to the shoulder.
Diana
Yep.
is down. She's lying prone.
Hinged.
She looks around for her leg and can't find it. And so she just grabs like a random piece of shrapnel, sticks it into the hole where her leg used to be, and you see she gets out a welding torch and starts welding this thing onto like an impromptu leg.
No, she's not. No, I can't give her time to
Listen.
do that.
Just when I thought she could not get any hotter.
Real? Oh my god, she's a welder.
She's a sitting target too.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's a sitting target. And guess what's between me and her? T2.
That is true. Are you going to scramble to get T2 and try to finish her off?
Yes.
That sounds like scramble to get to T2.
Just screaming the whole time. That's truly me in this job.
That's going to be desperate, but standard effect. As you are putting yourself in the open to get to him.
I'll push myself at this. Partial.
You get
5.
to T2, but she looks and sees what you're doing. She picks up her pistol and fires at you as you're doing this. You get to T2 right as she hits you, in a very similar spot where you hit her. Please take level 2 harm gut shot.
Oh my god, I'm fucking falling apart!
At this exact moment, Red.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where are you?
My way to the capital ship.
So you're not with Blue.
No, she's leading the ground forces.
Do you remember what I said? Where if I saw Diana there, that I would leave?
I wouldn't blame you.
I lied. If I don't see you again, I'm sorry.
Issy, you don't have to.
Yes, I do.
Eat her ass.
You really know how to charm a girl, don't you?
Just you. There's only ever you.
Blue, you see out of one of the ships jumps Ismisa, plasma swords in tow, and it looks like she is floating through the air. Like gravity has no purchase on her. And she lands in front of Diana and stops her from welding, slashes the arm that she's welding off. And we will stop there for tonight.
Screaming. Big screaming.
I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. We will be back for the penultimate episode next week. Things are popping off, as you can tell. If you have enjoyed, please drop us a follow and subscribe to our YouTube, youtube.com/MagiRPG. Really appreciate it. And if you would like to talk about this crazy episode and decompress with us, as I'm sure we will need it, you can join our Discord, discord.gg/MagiRPG. I would love to talk about this with everyone. Diana's character arc and Ismisa's character arc in particular, I really like. Ismisa's one of my favorite characters. Anyway, we will be back next week, again, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern, and we will see you all then again, I hope. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
friends. See you next